Hey everybody, Derek here for Foley Fables The Council, Part 1. So I put up a poll recently to decide what the next Foley Fable would be, because I had choice paralysis. I had too many games to choose from, and I couldn't pick one. It was originally going to be the Dark Pictures, Man of Medan, but we decided to do that cooperatively with Melwen, which we've continued doing. We've actually moved on to Little Hope, so if you want to check that out, the VOD should still be there. We started that on Monday, but then I didn't have a game in line to follow it up, so I put out a poll, and this was chosen. It's actually tied with Grim Fandango Remastered. Is my mic on? My mic is on. Okay, good. This is actually tied with Grim Fandango Remastered, but in the interest of making it fun for me, I have played Grim Fandango Remastered quite a bit, and I have not played the Council at all. So, figure I'd play a game I haven't played before. Yeah? Cool. So, to catch me up, and you, potentially, if you've never heard or played the Council yourselves, let's have a little look-see. So, the Council, according to IGDB, owned by Twitch, I believe, in the International Games Database? I don't know what the I is. Anyway, The Council is an episodic game that delivers a fresh new take on the narrative adventure genre. Make hard-hitting decisions, develop an array of skills, and directly impact how the story unfolds. With permanent, long-lasting consequences, citation needed, there is no going back. Plunge into a tale of intrigue and manipulation in the style of a classic murder mystery, interacting with a cast of alluring characters, each hiding their own dark secrets. Trust no one while uncovering dire truths, no matter the cost to mind and body. That's right, we're going to take psychic damage playing this game. And then storyline. The Council begins in 1793, with players taking the role of secret society member Louis de Richet, after his invitation to a private island off the shores of England by the enigmatic Lord Mortimer. Joining him were a number of high-profile guests, including Napoleon Bonaparte, and President of the newly formed United States of America, George Washington, old Woodteeth himself. The strange nature of this private reception goes beyond just the prestigious guests. Richet's own mother has recently gone missing on the island, while each and every one of the colourful cast seems to have their own hidden agendas. Right. So, we've got a historical murder mystery thing happening here, I guess. This is published by Focus Entertainment, or Focus Home Interactive. They were at the time. I think we have played some of their games on the channel before. Are there things that they are known for? Well, there's a fucking shit ton of games that they're known for. They're just their developed games. Published games, lots. Lots. I'm not going to go through them all. That's a lot of them. But we will go through the developer, because they don't have much on their plate. What happened there? Huh? Did I click on something stupid? And now it is scrolling very slowly. Stop. Oh, I see. I clicked in on the mouse wheel. Okay, whatever. All right, Big Bad Wolf. So, what have Big Bad Wolf worked on? Well, they have done The Council back in 2018. It was an episodic game, so the games all came out within like 3 months of each other. So initially launched in March with episode 1. Then episode 3 came out in... No, episode 1 in March, right? March 13th, okay. And then episode 3 came out in July. What happened to episode 2? I guess episode 2 came out some stage between those. Episode 4 in September. And then... No. What? Am I reading these wrong? Yeah, episode 4. Sorry, I saw December 4th and episode 5 and got confused. Episode 5 in December. So they all came out March to December. So within 9 months, the whole thing was out. And then for a long time, nothing happened. So 4 years later, Vampire the Masquerade Swan Song. So they've been working on that for a good while. And then that's it. So yeah, they went from the Council straight to Vampire the Masquerade Swan Song, which we will get to at some point on the channel as well, since it was on sale and I got it for cheap. But what was the critical reception for the Council? So it is sitting on a 74 on Metacritic and a 7.8 for the user scores. Critic reviews were no negative reviews. We've got 10 reviews, 5 positive, 5 mixed. So from Game Grin, seem to have given it the highest marks. While it certainly isn't a feast for the eyes, the council exceeds expectations in all other regards, delivering a thoroughly enjoyable and occasionally thought-provoking experience. So not a looker, but might be a thinker. Okay. Thanks. So from PlaySense, thanks to credible characters, the story this game tells remains interesting. The puzzles are challenging. Oh shit. And the graphical style is very pleasant to look at. Okay, he seemed to like the way they looked. The game does suffer from overly long load times. That won't be an issue. We're playing on SSD. And the lack of lip sync detracts from the overall experience. Okay. That's not great, but it's fine. There are some plot holes in the story as well, which is a shame, but nevertheless, the council is a fine game. Every fictional story has plot holes. They all do. There is no airtight story. And then the worst critical review was a 60 from We Got This Covered. The council starts strong and manages to liven up the adventure genre with some smart decisions. As the series drags on, though, the bugs, unappealing visuals, and lackluster plot development mar an otherwise engaging adventure. Okay. So there's two people. Didn't like the looks. One of them did like the looks. Don't know what to do with that. User reviews, we're sitting on 7.8 out of 100 ratings. Vast majority of them are positive. 71 positive ratings, 22 mixed, and 7 negative. So from Gotrek74. Gotrek? Maybe it's Gotrek. Anyway. Here is an enjoyable story, character, narrative-driven adventure, the likes of which Telltale games would tremble at were they still trading. Okay, when did this? 2019. Do not let the low score here, due to people having not played it more than 30 minutes, or just trolls, influence your decisions to play this gem of an indie title. It's not indie. Focus Home Interactive, we're a pretty big publisher. Your time spent with it would be well rewarded. This game... Oh, shit, this is long. The game seems awkward and slow-paced, but I'm not reading all that. Fuck it. Hang on, you're one shorter. Let's read you. This game is great. The plot is dare? The plot is dare. Cocky and vast, and puzzles are one of the best on PS4 platform at all. Okay. What about our lone negative? A 1. I was excited for this game the moment I heard about it. I love this era and love mystery games even more. That's why I was appalled at what a horrible mess this game was. I uninstalled it after the first half hour, so he had it again. Not unlike what your man said. He hasn't played it beyond the first 30 minutes. The voice acting is horrible. Many characters sound like they don't belong in their own skin, and unfortunately this is most true about the protagonist. He sounds more like a whiny Hanna-Barbera character than a period correct scholar. Okay. Right. Anyway, that's what we're looking at. So something around the 70s. High 70s, low 80s, I think, mark for this game. Right then, we'll jump in so let me toggle back over to Shrinky Dink mode, and we'll jump in to The Council. So 1793, 16th century. This is probably a work of fiction. Very good. We don't know. So yeah, they're called Focus Entertainment now, but they at the time were called Focus Home Interactive. Alright, no fanfare. Jump straight in. No audio either. Okay, we got save game 1. Weird way to do it. Oh, okay. Wow, even with the SSD, that took a while to load in. Not great. Okay. Let's jump in anyway. Alright, France. I hate it already. Paris. Not a fan. December 10th, 1792. Ow.
Stop! You're not getting anywhere with this Von Borchert.
You know, I kind of get the same feeling, my dear Sarah. Listen.
Why is Maggie Smith in this game?
Nothing. Not a sound. No one's coming to save you.
Yeah, ninjas don't make sounds.
The Golden Order knows exactly where we are.
It's not a very French voice
actor. By the time your ridiculous secret society turns up, I'll be long gone. As for you, nothing will remain of your body.
If you touch a single hair on my mother's head, I'll skin you alive.
Good luck with that.
You know, Louis, I have no intention of beating your dear mother. There are more persuasive ways of making you talk.
Such as?
You've stolen something from me that I intend to get back.
Could you be more specific? I've stolen a lot of things.
Where
You'll
have
have to
you
be.
hidden it?
You'll have to be more
Von
specific.
Borchert, you can't sell that book on the black market anymore. This is finished.
We know you're planning on selling at one of Lord Mortimer's parties. All right? Just tell us who the buyer is and we can make a deal.
You've no
Wait,
idea of the
do
trouble
not,
you've got.
do I not
yourself
have the
into.
book? What's going on?
Oh, but you will tell me where it's hidden.
Oh,
I can promise you that.
ignore that.
Stop annoying our host, Louis. Son, didn't what happened to you in Rome teach you anything?
What? Exposition?
Just a
Tutorial
few more
options?
minutes and my concoction will be ready.
Did something useful happen in Rome? Are we going to Indiana Jones our way out of
With
this?
this, your bodies will dissolve in less than 4 hours. You'll see. It loosens tongues in no time.
A fat lot of use will be if it's not attached to my mouse.
You know, I have to admit, Mother, the only thing you've ever taught me is that damn motto of yours. Always remain rational. And open. I got it. I've opened our shackles.
Draw him over here. I'll take care of him.
Von Burchard! Von Burchard!
Hmm?
Listen. Let's make a deal.
I tell you where the
I'll
book
tell you
is,
where the book is.
and I don't kill you.
If you let my mother
How
go
about
free.
that?
Oh, what are you playing at?
Don't worry, Mother.
You want to play the hero. Pity you're not in any position to do so. For the last time. Where is Al-Azif?
Let me do this. Trust me.
Okay.
Please, be my guest, Mother.
Kablamo. Kablamo? Kablamo! I'm trusting you here.
Well done, Louis. You reacted perfectly.
How do you feel, Mother?
Couldn't be better. He's alive, so I can question him after we get back.
He could have been alive if you just shot him in the junk. He'd be
Pity he's
alright.
just a middleman. Means I haven't finished with this case.
Oh, I had a feeling you'd be running off on one of your adventures again, Mother. You know what? I'm warning
the
you. This
fuck?
time, I'm coming with you.
No, even though you impress me more and more, I have to do this on my own.
Mother, you're no spring chicken anymore.
Wow. Fuck you,
Come on,
Louis.
let's go home. And don't forget to send our men to tend to Von Borchard.
Give him a kick. Ah, there you go. Leave the knife? No? Let's probably take the knife, but okay. Why are we looking at Notre Dame? That's Notre Dame to our US viewers. Okay, a single month later, January 20th, 1793. Are we still in Paris? Nope. Lord Mortimer's Island. It's very Devil May Cry Island. What was that called? Ah yes, we use the fog to disguise our loading screens.
Well done, Mother. You just had to pick up Von Burchard's trail on your own, didn't you? You ditched me in Paris with no explanation, and off you go to infiltrate one of the world-renowned receptions of this Lord Mortimer, and now he writes me to say that you've gone missing on his private island?
It's good that we're getting all this
By the way,
exposition out of the
it's
way.
more like a big rock than a paradise island.
Episode 1, The Mad Ones.
The least he could do is explain to me how he managed to lose you. In any case,
Bye.
it is time for you to stop all this, Mother. It no longer
Stop
suits
calling her
your
mother.
age.
It's weird.
Well, I'm sure I'll find you once again, slogging through the caves beneath the island.
Oh, you might find her in the
searching for some
caves.
long-lost
Feeling
mystical
she's
object that you just
no
can't
longer
live
alive.
without. I'm already hating this trip, and all I've done is think
Contrary
about
to
it.
what one may be able to imagine, it was not the host himself who invited me.
Well now, Duchess. We find
Duchess.
ourselves both
My.
invited by Sir Holm.
Well, how very amusing. Perhaps we have some common interests, Your Eminence. Is this your first time at one of Lord Mortimer's legendary parties?
Oh no, we have been friends since long ago. But as I'm doing
Guys are
some
kinda in the
business
way.
with
I'm
Sir
trying to walk
Holm,
through.
The invitation came from him.
Well, I simply can't wait for all the festivities to begin.
And you, good sir, what brings
Oh,
you
he's
here?
got a tattoo on his palm.
Lord Mortimer asked me to join him. We have some business to take care of.
Oh, how mysterious. You adapt quickly, my son. You get along here like a fish in water.
Fresh
Or
water?
do you
Salt
believe
water?
that we are all here hoping to solve our personal issues? You'll see.
Right.
Everyone's
I
issues
doubt
are
that you
personal
came
issues.
here to look for your mother, Your Eminence.
Anyway, consider yourself fortunate, young man, because there are many who dream of simply one day setting foot on this island. And
What?
only
I thought this
very
was a
few
secret
ever
island.
make it. Indeed.
Who's dreaming of a
Imagine
secret
this
island?
must be your first time here.
And you, Duchess? You seem to be quite accustomed to things here. Am I right?
I do not think that one can ever get accustomed to what Lord Mortimer prepares for his guests. But you are right. This is not the first time I've been on this wharf.
I know her
Come
voice.
back again. I imagine you must find it to be of some interest.
Here, everything is possible if you make
Yeah,
the right
let's see if I can
choices.
find
It
the
really is up to you whether
cast.
you're better off or not.
Please excuse me if you find me overly curious, young man.
credits,
I
maybe?
did not mean to cause you any embarrassment. Come, Duchess.
credits.
They're waiting for us.
We're moving, Monsieur de Richet, if you would like to join us.
What's
I'm
her
coming,
name?
Duchess.
Duchess.
A cardinal? A duchess?
Duchess.
I wonder if all the guests here are this prestigious.
Hmm.
If I'd known, I...
Doesn't
would've
appear
gone
to
for a
be.
better
Oh, hang
suit.
on. Voice actors.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm perfectly fine. What was her second name? Oh well. I'll find out. Just having a moment. Worry about me.
Mother? Oh, shit. Your hand!
You're in a bit of trouble.
So,
Huh?
Okay, it's done.
did you put it in a safe place?
Yes. I made sure no one was following me. Don't worry, Sarah. No one's going to find it.
Your hand?
Are you absolutely sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Right. Just one thing left to do.
It's like
don't!
What? Have you lost your mind?
There's no other way.
there's plenty of other
If
ways.
you kill me, you won't find it.
That is the point, my dear. No one must ever put their hands on it again.
No. But I trusted you.
Well, that was a mistake, I guess.
No, Sarah. Don't. No.
Oh, who is this?
No!
Kablamo!
You can run if you want to, Sarah, but you will pay for it.
Ugh, I'm alright. I'm okay. I'm just shot a little bit.
Hugh.
Louis, are you all right?
Just gotta look at her cleavage. This just happens.
Here, take this.
I'm sorry.
Do you want it back?
Feel better?
I'm fine. Don't worry. It's getting late. Why don't you go on ahead and I'll catch up with you, okay?
Are you sure?
Yes. I'm sorry.
Calm down.
Sure, yes.
Fine.
Where did she have this? Idiot.
I definitely have to find Mother quickly.
How's it going, Archasma?
Am I going crazy or
Okay, Use the controls to control the way every third-person game has ever controlled.
What's happening to me?
Emily Hillsborough. Okay.
Absolutely need to find you, Mother.
Duchess Hillsborough. Who is her voice actress? P.B. Jacob. Okay, no, I shouldn't recognize her, because I haven't played any other game she's in, so, okay. Weird. Alright. What are we looking at? Oh, he walks very slow. All the blood has gone to somewhere else after interacting with the Duchess. Give him a minute to get it all back into his legs. Alright, go up to the manor. This must cost a fortune to just have these braziers going all the time.
Trip, I had something I wanted to ask you, but we didn't happen to run into each other.
We were on the same boat!
I'm not sure if you remember, but we've met before. At that time, you were of two minds as to your choice of career. Tell me, what have you been up to since?
Choose my class. I want coffee. I can't have coffee. Why can't you have Why can't you have coffee? Are you against stimulants? Choosing a class defines your basic skills. The other skills will still be available, but unlocking them will be more expensive. Okay, we can be a diplomat. The diplomat shines in society. Talented speaker, he avoids faux pas, and he can convince those with whom he is talking without offending them. Politics is his field of predilection. An occultist. It's too late. My father will not be fond. Okay. The occultist is a master of deception. Convinced of the importance of knowledge, he has acquired extensive expertise in science and the arts. Using others to achieve his own ends does not bother him, or a detective. The detective excels in investigation. He is trained to notice every detail in his surroundings, as well as in people he questions. A hands-on man, he does not shy away from the direct approach. That kind of sounds like the better option. Detective. Questioning, vigilance, psychology, agility, and logic. I have 3 available points. Okay. I already have a point in manipulation? Kinda? Alright, there's already half a point in this. Read people's behavior like an open book. It's already at level 1. Use your logical mind and oratorial talents. Notice noteworthy details. Yes, that seems interesting. Notice anything... oh, yeah. Are they all already at level 1? Okay, they're all at level 1. So we'll use the 3 points we have to just push this to level 2. Okay, let's do that.
Well, over the last few years, I've solved a number of crime cases.
Nice.
Like the chauffeur d'Alger, for example.
The orange
That tortured their
driver.
victims with burning embers.
Charming.
I'm sure that's not what orange driver means.
I told the most cowardly one that the others had given him up.
Ah, and I wager your thief suddenly started to talk.
You wouldn't believe it. He told us everything. The jobs, the stashes, the names of his partners. Couldn't shut him up.
I heard about that case, but I didn't know you were the one who solved it.
I'm flattered that the news made it across the channel. And you've got a darn good memory, Duchess.
Darn,
Well,
I
they
thought
say
he
I
was
have the
French.
memory of 2 people. But please, call me Emily.
Fine, Emily. Tell me, I was actually helped on that case by my mother.
I'd rather call you
wouldn't
the
know her by any
Duchess.
chance?
Wait, Louis. We've already met. You do remember me, don't you?
Louis, how do you not remember her? Look at this dress. Anyway. We're meant to go with the direct approach, right?
Please excuse me, madam. I'm sure we've met before, but I don't remember where.
Bitch.
I appreciate your honesty, even if it's not very flattering for me.
I imagine that with your beauty, madam, it's the first time a man hasn't remembered your face.
Well, I must say you make
face.
up yourself rather elegantly.
Please stop torturing me. I'm completely at your mercy. Where have we met?
4
In
years
your
ago
bedroom.
In London,
No,
Bye.
sorry, I don't remember.
in the office of William Pitt. Remember? No?
I'm so sorry, Emily, but I really don't remember you.
Ouch.
Let's drop it, Louis. It doesn't matter.
It matters a little bit.
Right,
You were very
time to go to the
persistent
mum.
about it. Opportunities. Your skill as you discover hidden details. Select the object that is most suggestive of the situation. Do not highlight her cleavage in order to discover them. Opportunities do not consume effort points to access the skill required for the situation. You just need to have it unlocked. Okay.
I ask her a question, she answers with another. Is she playing with me?
Yes. Personality. Each person you meet on the island has their own personality, which makes them vulnerable to certain skills and immune to others. Exploiting their personality is crucial to achieve your personal goals. Skills used against immunities will not succeed and leave you exhausted. Meanwhile, exploited vulnerabilities will give you 1 effort point back. Push that button to access your menu pages. Okay. Okay, after I do this, presumably.
Emily, please excuse my insisting, but you...
One sec. Okay, so Emily. She's immune to logic. What? How can you be immune to logic? Vulnerable to basic conversation skills. I wish more people were, because that's all I've got. I certainly don't have advanced basic... I don't have advanced conversation skills. Emily Hillsborough is an English duchess, close to the English crown. Very discreet about her origins, Emily only came onto the political scene after her wedding that some qualified as a marriage of interest to an old English aristocrat on the decline. Libertarian, modern, but discreet, she has taken it upon herself to establish close ties with her peers. In a few years, she has become the favourite diplomat of the Queen, which is what probably prompted her Prime Minister, William Pitt, to take her as private secretary, thus provoking such suspicion and jealousy. I bet that wasn't the only thing that convinced William Pitt to take her on as a private secretary. As a regular visitor, Emily accepted Sir Gregory Holmes' invitation to come to Lord Mortimer's Island, because, for nothing in the world, would she miss one of these famed receptions. That was a weird sentence. Alright, she's immune to logic. And we don't know what her weakness is, presumably. Do I know my own weakness? Louis de Richet, the only son of Sarah, Louis Morat de Richet. What? The only son of Sarah, Louis Morat de Richet is a young Parisian aristocrat that doesn't sound anything like a Parisian aristocrat. Ever since he was a young child, Louis moved in his mother's circles, and so it was natural that on his 14th birthday he entered the Golden Order, the secret society headed by Sarah. Nepotism. Precocious, Louis progressed quickly at her side, despite the daily treatment his mother prescribed for his chronic migraines. He climbed the ladder until he was able to assist his mother in occult cases, for which he was particularly talented. As the time went by, he became shaped in the image that his mother had held for him. So he's a real mommy's boy by the sounds of things. Everything pointed to, one day, young Louis becoming the head of the Golden Order. Immune to logic, that cracks me up, I know. I mean, I know some people who are indeed immune to logic, but there we go. Giuseppe Piaggi. Piaggi? Don't know. His Eminence the Cardinal Giuseppe Piaggi is a legate of Pope Pius. That's not how you spell Pius. The 6th? I don't think that's it. Anyway, I think that's a typo. A distinguished speaker, Giuseppe Piaggi worked throughout his career to serve the principles of the Roman Catholic Church. A man of science, an amateur philosopher. Hang on, it can't be a man of science and a bishop. Wait, is he a bishop? No, he's a cardinal. Anyway, regardless, it quickly caught the ear of the Pope, who discreetly named him Cardinal in Pectore. Don't know what that means. Secret, I guess. He was thus able to use this relationship of trust to help Pius VI in his difficult mission of guiding the faithful. Invited by Sir Gregory home, Piaggi is delighted to meet his old friend Mortimer in order to represent the interests of the Holy See. And Mother... You would think by now he would have discovered what her weaknesses are, right? And her immunities. Anyway, Sarah Faustine de Richet is a rich French aristocrat. 34 years ago, Sarah took over one of the most important secret societies, the Illuminati. The Golden Order. A woman of strong will, Sarah endeavored to infiltrate the highest circles of society. Politics, trade transactions, secrets of state, or paranormal spheres, the Order had an eye over everything. It's the all-seeing eye, maybe? Anyway, one of the biggest areas of growth that Sarah brought to the Order was the development of its branches in America, Europe, and Central Africa. Ah yes, Europe. Just a great collection of Europe. Not to mention the expansion of her occult section, which she took care of personally. Since he was just a boy, Sarah has been preparing her son Louis to become the new face of the Golden Order. The Golden Order sounds very terrorisy to me. All right, we got a map. Not a whole lot going on the map right now. I guess skill points and such. Talents. We're a little bit of an athlete, a little bit assertive, a lot policing mastery. Have the fake elements displayed during an opportunity. Okay. There's a lot of shit here. Fuck. What's this grenade? It's not a grenade, but whatever. 10% more experience at the end of a quest. There's a lot of skills here. Fuck's sake. Traits. Do I have any traits? Charismatic presence. You gain 1 skill point in manipulation. You have always been charismatic. Bullshit. I've never been charismatic. This game's lying. Trusting. Trusted your mother. You gain a skill in psychology. Alright, that's why we had a point in psychology. Detective. Detective class skills cost less. Cool.
Still haven't answered about my mother. Do you know her?
You'll see, Louis. Everybody here knows Sarah de Richet.
Really? Even the guy on the
I
boat?
don't know where we're going like this, Emily, but you're connected to my mother one way or another. And if I can believe my vision, you don't have much of a place in her heart.
Debatable. She was, reluctant to shoot her. Alright, talents. You obtain talents when carrying out certain actions. Remember to review their unlock conditions and effects as they offer very interesting improvements. Citation needed. Did I get a new talent there? No. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Well, before we go up to the manor, let's just have a little snoopy stuff.
Sir, may I ask your name, please?
Louis Moraz de Richet.
Moraz?
De Richet.
It is definitely not
Delighted
Moraz.
to welcome you among us, sir. You must be Sarah de Richet's son. I must tell
Must
you
I?
we are doing our utmost to find your mother as quickly as possible.
What's with the Vega mask situation? Also, who are you? Can I get a name?
I have an appointment with Lord Mortimer. Would you be so kind?
That's not what I asked. That is not what I asked.
Unfortunately, sir, I cannot. I don't know exactly where my master is. But rest assured, sir, everyone is waiting for you at the manor.
Everyone?
Sir Holmes
But you're down
insists
here.
on
You're not
welcoming you
waiting.
in person. Since your mother went missing, everyone has been concerned about finding her.
Devs.
Who is Sir Home?
A close friend of Lord Mortimer's. Please, rest assured.
Is
sir,
he
it won't
actually
take us
Lord
long to
Mortimer? And
find
this is
your
just like
affairs
his way of slumming it with
Indeed,
everybody else?
We are searching the quays again because
Quays?
lights were seen at the wharf just last night.
The K's.
Where we are now?
Indeed, sir. According to our information, lights were seen in the middle of the night, sir.
It's the middle of the
After
night right now.
verification,
There's a lot of lights
none
around.
Of the guests seem to have left the manor last night. We think that perhaps Sir's mother was here.
Ugh. Skills. Your skills give you access to unique choices and actions at the cost of effort points. The higher your skill level, the lower the cost in effort points. So I guess this one is 0 because we are already level 1 detective or something? Right, might as well use this since it's the unique one.
And did you find anything then?
We discovered a certain amount of damage, sir, on the wooden part of the wharf.
Okay, this guy is vulnerable to being questioned.
Broken barrels, mainly. We'll do whatever is necessary to have them rapidly repaired. But quite frankly, I can't imagine what Sir's mother would have been doing with them.
She was looking for
What
wine.
mother have been doing with barrels?
Rats.
Nevertheless,
Or trying to make
our
a
search
raft.
of the wharf hasn't been entirely unsuccessful, though.
What do you mean?
Go on.
We seem to have found an object that would appear to belong to Sir's mother. A handkerchief.
Yoink.
The handkerchief is embroidered with the initials SDR. We
Yeah,
came to the
those are
conclusion
her
that
initials,
they are the
alright.
Initials of Sir's mother,
Hey, give me that.
Sarah de Richet.
No,
I
she
have
has
orders
another
to Give
one.
it to Lord Mortimer as soon as I see him.
I know my mother. She's not the kind to go for a midnight stroll on the wharf for nothing.
Is she the kind to have an embroidered
What
handkerchief?
she was doing here? Where
Cool.
exactly did you find the handkerchief?
On the landing dock, sir. The one you arrived by.
Great. Let me have the handkerchief.
Give me the handkerchief. I'll personally show it to Lord Mortimer.
Well,
I've traveled hard for several days in order to get here.
Yes, but...
Invited by your master.
No, of course, but...
Because my mother went missing right under your nose.
Sir,
Oh my.
And having only just arrived, you refused to give me her personal belongings?
of course not, sir. It was never my intention to contradict, sir. Here you are.
Absolute bullshit.
I must return now. It is still much to prepare.
I have
in order to
exploited his
welcome all the
weakness
guests.
for massive damage. Goodbye,
It is
servant.
your handkerchief, Mother. You must have come.
He's a savage.
I
It's
need to
true.
know what it is. Let's think. What could she have been doing out here on this wharf?
Oh, thank God, I get to run now. Okay, first, we're gonna go this way because we were prevented from going this way. So what is this way? Go for a light jaunt on the jetty, as we do. Got a locked door, probably. Yep. Shit is locked. No, let's not go in there just yet. Oh, wait, hang on. You know what? Fuck it, let's go in. I know this isn't in any way in the direction where a mother was supposed to go. Chad, shit.
Locked. I'll never get it open barehanded.
Oh, I should have put some points into strength. Alright, I need subterfuge to get in. Alright. Another run at this game, I guess, is the way they expect you to do it. Broken shit.
Floorboard. Judging by the splinters of the wood, this floorboard has been ripped up. It was in decent condition. I wonder why someone ripped it up.
What was it hiding?
Doing this
Was there something under it?
probably comes from this part of the wharf. The wood is slightly eaten away, of course, but it still would have been fine if it weren't smashed.
What was it hiding? Did they rip it up to get at something? Royal Jelly. Royal Jelly restores effort points. You cannot carry more than 5. Alright then. Where was the bee that left it? But okay. We haven't had to use our effort points yet. I feel like Detective was a good choice. I'd hop the poor gate in less than 15 seconds, yeah. It's video game characters don't know how to jump.
Looks like the barrel's been broken for quite some time.
Okay. What did I get? More royal jelly.
This chest might belong to Duchess Hillsborough.
Oh my. Search through her drawers.
Must be an incredible view from up there.
I don't care.
Impossible to set foot on the island without being seen from 300 meters away.
What if you're wearing all black? Then they wouldn't be able to see you. Okay, boat hook. Stow this in my pantaloons.
Looks like a bar from an old gate.
Wait, the other
This
gate?
miserable bar has been broken fairly recently. The edges are still clean, and the tip is blackened. Without analysis to the contrary, I put my money on cannon powder.
Wow, that's quite the leap. Yoink.
This might just come in handy.
Okay. Don't know where he stowed that, but okay. Oh, like I said, in his pantaloons.
A sack of seeds.
Mm.
It's unopened. No one seems to have used any.
Delicious. Oh, I thought that was an interactable, but... Okay, it's just for reflections. The reflections and the interactables look the same. More delicious jelly. More jelly?
Some rope. Apparently no one's touched it for a good long time.
Well, of course, nobody can actually fucking land their boat there. Put the bar into a sack of seeds. I guess so. That's where he's keeping it. My own sack of seeds are also untouched. No one has used them. Ah, the post.
Let's see what's hidden inside.
It's not very hidden, it's open. Find a clue. Wow, just literally find a clue. Okay.
Ah, one of the letters is stamped with the seal of the order. And I'd recognize your handwriting anywhere, Mother. But who is this Samuel Ritter d'Auchois?
Wow,
Who are you
wow.
writing to?
You're meant to be
Don't recognize the
French.
name. Let's see what's inside this letter. So,
Dear Samuel, my stay on Lord Mortimer's island is going wonderfully well. As I find
You're
myself
missing.
in such charming company, I plan to stay a few more weeks. Would you be so kind as to send me a gift that I'd like to give to our old friend Manuel Godoy? I would be most grateful. I have been told that he's going to join us here soon. I would like to mark the occasion.
Manuel.
Thank you in advance. Yours devotedly, Sarah Faustine de Richet.
What is your game here, Mother? Secrets, always more secrets. You
Here's
don't talk to
Samuel.
anyone using language like this. Something's going on here.
Yes, it's a code. Obviously, you need
This
to
is Samuel Ritter. And for
read
all
every
that,
second word or
it's
something.
Manuel Godoy that you keep bringing up.
Is it
Think.
backwards?
Godoy, Godoy, Manuel Godoy. Why does that name sound so familiar?
Ah, shit. Don't know.
I'm guessing he's a man of some importance. Spanish, I'd say. But just can't put a face to him.
What could possibly have made
Hope
you
we
think
can
he was
talk about it
Spanish?
Soon, Mother. I don't know what you've gotten yourself into this time, but I'll bet you've got a lot to tell me.
Alright, we have a letter. Presumably that's it. Or look for more clues or go to the
See what's
manor.
hidden inside.
Examine the letters one at a time. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's take forever. The one that doesn't have a name on it.
A letter written in an Oriental language.
Oof. Can't use that word. Don't know it. Okay.
I haven't the slightest idea what it says. It's too badly written, I can't make out the address.
The doctor wrote it. Galbraith.
The address is 50 Bedford Square, London.
Are these letters meant to go out? Is that what this is? They're meant to take them with them to the mainland?
The addressee's in Sao Paulo, Brazil. That reminds me, it's about time the Order sent some envoys there.
No, it isn't. Stop colonializing things. Colonializing? Colonizing? Colonizing. Anyway. The heck you calling me out? Who's calling you out? Giovanni Angelico Braschi.
Envelope is meant for the Vatican.
I don't know his name.
This name sounds familiar. Braschi. No. Can't seem to place it.
I do not know my diplomats, I guess. Paul Verhoeven.
Probably a Dutchman.
Probably. H.B. Delabath.
Address in Cairo, Egypt.
Oh, the society's pressure on people with poor handwriting. Well, luckily everybody types shit now, so it's not a problem. Now it's society's pressure on people with fat fingers who typo all the time. Alright, that's it. Alright, what else is here before we head back? If there is anything. I think we already checked this side. So was there anything down here on the boat? What's that?
A drachma.
Drachma. What's that doing here? Greek? Right? Drachmas are Greek? The Art of Knowing People by Their Physiognomy. Woof. By Johann Caspar Lavater, 1775. A method by which to analyze individuals based on their physical appearance, notably their facial characteristics. Big wolf on that. Alright, that's the letter. That's our bar that has a blackened end. Handkerchief. Emily's handkerchief. Mortimer's invitation. Oh, this is the invitation we got. Dear Monsieur de Richet, I'm writing to you to express my embarrassment regarding the situation in which I find myself. As you probably know, I had invited your mother, Sarah de Richet, to join me on my island several weeks ago. We had projects in common regarding your order. Her story was going smoothly until yesterday, when your mother suddenly disappeared. I do not want to over-worry you, but I would like you to join me as soon as possible so I can kill both of you at the same time, so we can shed some light on this mystery. Please accept, sir, the expression of my highest consideration. Yours sincerely, Lord William Mortimer, Marquis of Westfordshire. We have a coin. Collector coins. Lost coins in Lord Mortimer's manor. Can I? Oh, I can't click into it. Well, whatever. It was a drachma, which I'm pretty sure is Greece's currency before the euro.
A lantern. Nothing special.
Okay, should I Should I gobble down some royal jelly to replenish? 3 weeks until I am forced to write with the worst cursive on the spinning ball. I love school. Ouch. What are you studying, Hazama? Okay. I'm gonna see if the iron bar will help us get in here. I doubt it. Like, really, we could just, like, step over there and around the gate. Like, it wouldn't be difficult. We wouldn't even have to climb it. Okay, can I use the iron bar to do something? Yes! At the moment, nothing. Okay, good.
Clearly, I'm not
Me
much for
too.
manual labor. Let's see if I can get it open another way.
Force it open. Sure. We're not picking the lock anytime soon.
There we are.
Alright, I'm in. Alright, now we should probably eat some of that jelly. Delicious.
This looks like a pistol case, but it's empty.
It's difficult.
Doesn't know if
Alright.
this has anything to do with you, Mother, but if it does, at least now you're armed.
It's only got the one fucking gun. Or the one bullet.
It's telling me anything useful.
Take a million years to reload the thing. Right. And we got some more jelly back, so that's fine. We're pretty much back to where we started before we entered here.
This wharf is used as storage for a lot of barrels.
This one's been pried open.
Huh. What have we here? It's cannon powder.
From the iron thing. That's how they got it out. Damn it.
It's unusable now. I don't know what the person who left this barrel like this had in mind, but it's a waste. Apparently, someone on this island has gone through a whole lot of trouble to arm themselves.
So what?
I
They
really must find you, dear mother, and quickly too.
stop calling her mother. It's very strange. Just call her Ma, like everybody else. So they pried open the cannon powder barrel to fill their gun, I guess, because they didn't have gunpowder, maybe? Which may explain why Emily is still alive. As in, maybe the cannon powder isn't good enough to use in a gun. Maybe it's only useful in a cannon. Maybe it makes the gun misfire. I don't know. Did we do this already? No.
Hey, there's something not right about this floorboard. It's different from the rest. Somebody replaced it recently. It looks like it's fixed pretty solidly in place. It's going to be tough to rip it out of here.
God damn it. If only I had gone to the gym. Okay, can use the iron bar again. Oh, nice.
That does it. Let's see what's hidden inside. There's a book and also a bag.
Yoink.
The Mysterium Cosmographicum. I know that book well.
It's not the Necronomicon,
Mother
is
used
it?
to read passages from it to me all the
Wow,
time.
quite the bedtime
Judging from
story.
What I can see, it's the same one as hers.
Is it literally her book?
Crying out loud. What's happened to you, Mother?
Yep, stow this in my butt, I guess. Manuscripts allow you to educate yourself during the adventure. At the start of each quest, you can choose what to read and gain permanent skill points. Okay.
Let's look inside the bag. A little food, a few toiletries, a small key, and
A random key.
kind of black powder.
Cannon powder, presumably. Give me the key.
An iron key completely rusted.
Not great. Take the key.
You never know. It might be useful. I hope Mother wasn't counting on it.
Oof. Hope she doesn't come back here looking for it. I doubt the food is really all that important. Presumably the powder is cannon powder.
The bottom of the bag is covered in black powder. And judging by its consistency, it's the same type of powder that I found earlier. This just gets better and better.
Can I take it? I cannot take the powder. Okay. Examine the personal belongings.
Shit. Those are definitely my mother's things. I recognize her hairpins. This bag smells of her perfume. A piece of soap, some oils, and her powder puff. What does all this mean?
She had to stow this shit and then she had to run, presumably. Why would you leave just this container of cannon powder? Like, unsecured? It's obviously just gonna go everywhere in the bag.
Some fruit, a piece of bacon, and some bread.
A random piece of bacon.
Fruit's still firm. Bread's a bit stale. From the smell, this food's been here roughly 2 days.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Rationed. There's enough left to last 2 more days.
Okay. I don't think I need to take this bag. I take the key, alright, but I don't think I need the bag. We'll leave the bag where it is. Maybe I should take the bag. I'm gonna leave the bag.
Right, that's enough. I think I better leave her bag here. If she hid all this, it's because she thought she might need it later. So, let's go through this. My mother's been hiding pieces of bread between the rotten boards of the wharf in the middle of the night. That's not normal. And if that weren't enough, looks now like she's armed. Meanwhile,
armed?
the time to send out letters,
one arm at least.
reassuring whoever might be interested that she's having a fabulous time here. So odd. So very odd. And that's not even all I've noticed. But maybe I ought to move on to the manor now. They'll be waiting for me. At least I hope so.
Okay. Feel like that's it? Yep, looks like it. Okay. At least the game tells you. Love rationing my stale bread. It's delicious.
A Latin inscription.
I love trying to bite into my stale bread too. Oh fuck, no idea. It was about Mundus though, so maybe this is the Devil May Cry island. Annes mi fili is my people, I think, or my family. No, familia is my family. It's like friends, maybe? Don't know.
How did Mortimer manage to build his manor at the top of a rocky outcrop?
Slaves, probably. Almost certainly, really. Or he stole it from somebody else who already had it. Can I hog that translation for myself? It's a very fancy door you've got. Are we sure this isn't the Devil May Cry house? Zeus? What's up? Is it Zeus?
Impressive.
Don't say it out loud.
Ah, my son. I was looking for you.
I'm not your son. You're
What
not meant to
can I do
have
for
any
you,
kids,
Your
you know.
Eminence?
I wanted to ask you. You are the son of Sara de Ricci, aren't you? You see, your mother and I were supposed to meet here on this very spot.
Nice.
I was supposed to hand her a very important envelope. But I haven't seen her.
Hand it to me instead.
It told me why she was coming here. Anyway, I ought to take the envelope. It might have something to do with her disappearance. Listen, if you will help, you can always give it to me.
Confrontations. Okay. During a confrontation, you have to go through several steps while being as persuasive as possible. Confrontations have consequences on the rest of the story, so don't hesitate to use your skills. So don't hesitate? Surely hesitate if it's gonna fuck up the rest of the game. Alright.
Thank you, my son. I'll bear that in mind. I'd rather deal with her directly. Don't take it personally.
I will absolutely take it
Happen
personally.
to know if your mother has arrived yet?
Certainly, Your Eminence. Mother got here some time ago. I was hoping to find her when I arrived, but given the hour, she must be asleep by now.
Right. I shall see her tomorrow.
Right.
Your Eminence, I wasn't aware you knew my mother.
Ah, if you only knew, my son. I hold your mother in the
Oh, I
highest regard.
know your
She
mother.
has rendered great service to the church.
Hell, you might actually be my son, and not in like
I
the
hope that you will follow in her footsteps.
religious, in the like the biblical
If only
sense.
she had told me where she was headed.
Nonetheless, our exchanges have always been discreet, and I should
I'll
like
bet.
them to remain as such.
You old
If
horn
your
dog.
mother wishes to speak to you about us one day,
Oh my.
I will not mind if she does so.
Oh.
That is very commendable. But since we work together on a daily basis, it's surely just an oversight.
Most certainly. You said you work together. What do you do exactly?
Professional secrets. We are members of the Golden Order. Presumably he knows that. He might like the occult stuff.
My mother and I belong to the same secret organization,
Oof.
the Golden Order.
Why did you
which
say
I
the
joined
secret
a few
part?
Years ago. Mother trained me, and I assist in her.
Why did he say the secret
In other
bit?
words, you can trust me.
My child, you are telling a perfect stranger that you and your mother
Yeah,
work
I knew
for
that was a
a
mistake.
secret society. It would seem that discretion is not one of your specialities, my son.
Oof.
You will understand that it does not encourage me to put my trust.
I figured.
Shit. All the same, it bothers me to see you in a quandary, Your Eminence. Is there any other solution? Look, if it's of any help, you can always leave your envelope with me, and I'll give it to her as soon as I see her.
I hesitate.
Yeah, I'm not
Up
surprised.
till now, we have always dealt with her in person, and that has always
We?
been successful.
Who's we?
Do you think I should give it to you?
Should I use the skills? Skills that pay the bills?
Only you know that, Your Eminence. If you're asking me if you can trust me, or if I can keep a secret, I would answer yes, absolutely.
I understand.
In truth, it all depends on the nature of the contents of your letter.
It is a list of names.
Oh my.
This list...
The list of possible children that I have.
Ah, if only you knew. It's a list of people that your mother must help. Listen to me. If I give you the letter, can you promise me before God that no one other than your mother will help you?
Which god? This god? Zeus? For the last step of a confrontation, you must convince the person you are talking to by giving a positive answer. If you give a bad answer, the step will repeat itself until either you give a right one or you have no blunders left. Okay. Well, we got 2 fuck-ups we can do. I don't think we can't fail this, I think. I'll do 1 blunder or whatever, and then I'll just pick the other one. So, sure, Zeus. I've got Zeus's back.
I swear by the Almighty God.
Why'd you put it this way?
promise that no one but my mother shall cast her gaze upon your letter.
Good.
Wow, really? You didn't find
stop
that
it.
extremely patronizing?
I'm going to tell you a secret.
I found that very patronizing.
Your mother and I are organizing the escape of a large number of French priests who face a massacre organized by the accursed Republican tribunals. The church is literally being bled like a beast.
Literally? No, metaphorically.
Hundreds of men of the cloth would have gone to the guillotine. She has made the services of your order available to us by organizing the priests' safe passage across the borders.
Damn it, are we helping the bourgeoisie?
She doesn't share all our convictions.
At least he didn't go with Allah, okay. At least he picked the right god.
Young man,
He didn't name the god, to be fair. It could be any god.
son, be it only for her sake, always respect your name. Here, the letter I spoke of.
Could be Zeus.
Includes a list of about
Could be Allah.
15 names
Could be
ready
Yahweh.
for departure.
Could be me. Could be Superman. I know.
Remember to tell Sarah when you see her. That time is short.
You
Well
got it.
played. I'll decide later when I'm alone whether to look at what it contains.
Not right now. Just open it in his face. Many clues and items are hidden. Some of them will have an impact on your adventures. Don't hesitate to look for them. Okay. Then don't kidnap me into a cutscene as soon as I validate. Okay, good. Piaggi's letter has been is sealed, rather. No, this one. No, this way. Mysterium Cosmographicum, a scientific essay combining the most precise astronomic observations with advanced mathematical notations. Sounds fun. Piaggi's letter, sealed letter given by Piaggi for Sarah de Richet. I'll see if I want to open it once in my room. Okay. Let's gobble down some more honey. Delicious. Should I start a religion centered around you? I would advise against it, but I can't stop you. I've given you free will.
Lives of the Noble Greeks and Romans by Plutarch. A
Plutarch?
biography of
Plutarch.
Great men.
I think. Can't read. Apparently I can't read. I'll read it later, I guess. So who's this? Does he have a lightning bolt? I can't tell. No, he has a spear. Oh, wait. Maybe it's a lightning bolt? I'm gonna assume it's Zeus until told otherwise. Okay. These are some fucking paintings. So that's... Death of... No, I'm thinking of a different painting. Maybe it'll just tell me.
Blind Oedipus. Blinded himself. What a tragic destiny.
Wait, did he blind himself after banging his mom? I lived enough to know this is an explicit. Explicit maybe. Legal? No. Devil's Thorn grants you... legally enforceable, rather. Devil's Thorn grants you the Exalted State. You temporarily see the immunities and vulnerabilities affecting a dialogue choice in a conversation. Can I carry more than 5? Devil's Thorn. Do I, like, snort it? Crush it in... Okay, this is definitely something to have in your dining room.
Fall of the Damned by Rubens. The man who cannot achieve the salvation of God the Father is offered to fall into the depths of the abyss.
Offered? I think he just gets... This is Sparted into the abyss, no? That's still a reference people get, right? It hasn't been a million years since that film came out. Alright, here's the horrible Saturn devours his son. I don't want to look at it, so we're just going to look at this.
Saturn devouring his son. Good God, how awful.
Yeah, let's not look at that.
Everything in this painting is disturbing. It's the first time I've seen brushstrokes like this.
Let's not look at that painting. It is... vile.
Crucifixion of St. Peter. He was crucified upside down, out of humility.
I don't know. I always felt like that was a flex. This is Peter flexing on Jesus. Look, I can get crucified upside down. Pansy. Alright, in the interest of fairness for everybody, we will look at the thing. But just so you're warned. Okay? It's gross. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Gross, 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 and now it's gone. Google Saturn devouring his son. Do not do that. That's an awful, awful painting. Okay, before we go talk to them who are murmuring, presumably in an effort to get me to walk over there. It's pretty metal. The thing is, you see it in a lot of...
Maybe I should introduce myself to the other guests first.
God damn it. You see it in a lot of video games because it is no longer under copyright and such, so they're free to use that kind of artwork. That's why it's in this. Okay, I guess I'll introduce myself. Says Piaggi, there's the Duchess, and as we've read from the blurb, I believe it's George Washington. Right, chess. This is hard to see. This is hard to see. I can't fucking see.
I thought my chimney was big, but this one is beyond belief.
Oh
It's the
my.
least one can say. I've been longing for a warm fire for ages.
There
Since
were
I set foot on the
literal
island, I
fires
haven't ventured more
on
than
the
2
outside of the
yards
thing.
away from it.
Have you
Also,
all
how's it going,
taken
Automac
your
Guy?
Oh, late morning, I'd say.
Louis, come join us.
Show me your gross teeth.
Monsieur, may I introduce you to Monseigneur His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi? He joins us straight from Rome.
What's up?
Oh, just call me Your Eminence. It's simpler.
Can I just call you Giovanni?
George
No?
Washington, President of the United States of America.
Come on, show the teeth.
Delighted at last to make your acquaintance, Mr. President.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. President. Louis Moras de Riche. It
Moras.
is an honor
God,
to
say
meet
your name properly.
Young man, let's keep it simple, please. Let us forget our fancy titles.
Easy for you to
Nice
say.
to meet you, Louis.
I should imagine.
I
you
don't think
never
anyone
thought
even
you'd be in such company.
recognizes this
I must
country
admit
right
that
now.
I didn't. It's the first time that I've ever met so many illustrious personalities.
And you haven't seen anything yet. Generally, when Lord Mortimer organizes one of his receptions, there are over a dozen people here.
They can't all be here yet.
Is there any record of
Most the time,
Washington
there's only the upper
leaving the United States at this
And I
time?
noticed you were already getting to know His Eminence.
Show the weird teeth.
It's the perfect place to build up a network. What were
All
you
good, hope you're well.
talking
I'm,
about,
yeah.
you? Forgive my indiscretion.
Debatable.
At the risk of disappointing you, we weren't conspiring in our corner, sir. His Eminence was simply telling me that he knew my mother and how much he held her in high esteem.
It so happens that Monsieur de Riche's mother is to join us.
All right.
Oh, pity. No scrumptious gossip or juicy tidbits.
No.
People's secrets,
You'll have to
or
get the
even
CIA
money
to figure that out.
But you'll see, it will come. Despite all the goodwill.
Do they have CIA
you
yet?
Can't stop people scheming left and right around here.
Says the American.
yourself, sir.
Well, my friends, do any of you know the reason why we're here this time?
Not in the slightest.
I believe we are to engage in the
Invited
deadliest
by Sir
game.
Holm, a close friend of Lord Mortimer. But
Or apparently you're all here to bang my mom.
You see, Louis, every time Lord Mortimer organizes a reception,
If it helps,
he
all
wants
good
to
is just
know
me
that
being
this
polite.
restaurant with all the
Fair enough.
guests.
During which time we remake the world.
CIA wasn't
Accompanied by
invented yet?
gallons of
I figured
absolute
it
passing.
wasn't.
I'll leave you to imagine the result.
That's why he has to personally go after gossip, because they don't have the CIA yet.
You've come out here to join your mother. For what reason, exactly?
Oh, I don't think I have the imagination to invent something.
Lord Mortimer asked me to drop everything and come find my mother, who seems to have disappeared during her stay here.
Ah,
I took the first boat, and here I am.
I'm so sorry.
Don't be, sir. It's not your fault.
It better not be. Are you disappearing people already, Washington?
Seriously, though, I know your mother well.
Why does everybody know my mom so much?
Afterwards, and we'll take a moment to speak about her.
Has everyone banged my mom here? What about you, Duchess? Oh, wait. That seems more important. It's the Order of...
Lord, Washington is wearing the emblem of the Grand Master of the Golden Order. It's the highest distinction of the Order in the United States. It puts him on par with my mother.
Is it
He
fake?
must really know his stuff when it comes to the occult.
Ah, George Washington, famed warlock, I guess.
Good evening, my
Whoa,
friend.
Piaggi, calm down.
Holy shit. That's the man for my vision.
An urgent case has delayed our host, Lord Mortimer. He can't be present this evening, and
You need
he
to...
sends
You
his
missed the
deepest
spot of your makeup there, Chief.
He's asked me here and he hasn't even turned up? Great start.
And now, my dear guests, a light meal is served in the small salon. For those who'd
Salon?
like to, you're invited to follow me into the next room.
My dear fellow, you must have read my thoughts. I shall follow.
We'll have to be careful not to make
Sounds
too
like the
much
church, all right.
noise. One of Lord Mortimer's guests is relaxing.
We're all his
Shall
guests,
be quiet.
surely.
Don't take it the wrong way, Sir Holm, but
Has he
I've
got makeup
already
on his
been-
collar as well?
Thus, I shall be happy to remain by the fire.
Sir Holm, okay, he's
If
Sir
you don't
Holm.
mind, Gregory, I should like to keep Mr. Washington company.
Gregory.
Please feel at home. And you, sir?
If I stay with Washington, we'll be able to speak about my mother. But on the other
CIA.
hand, I'd like to learn more about this home. I saw him in my vision.
No, he can't do his makeup properly. Hey, tell me more about mothers of sex parties.
Let's see what Washington has to say. Sir, if you don't mind, I shall stay here.
I'll let Piaggi...
Exactly as you please, young man.
He didn't seem happy about that. I'll let Piaggi pig out for a bit.
Thank you for staying. Just like you, when I arrived this morning, I found out that Sarah had gone missing. I know your mother well.
How well?
Don't worry. Emily is from the English branch of the Golden Order.
Why is nobody
And
telling me these
President
things?
Washington is in fact the leader of the Order in the United States.
I noticed.
I didn't know.
You did know!
Sorry
You
to
saw the
make you
thing!
wait, but I didn't want to speak in front of the others.
You did well. Secrecy and discretion are the pillars of our organization.
As I have
If I
just
can help
learned.
in any way at all, please don't hesitate to ask, my lad. And if you have any other questions, now's the time.
Show me the teeth.
Mother has always had a fascination for Lord Mortimer, but has never wanted to tell me why.
Lord Mortimer is a remarkable man. He's wealthy and is advisor to the very highly placed. Your mother is the head of the Order in France.
I know.
It doesn't surprise me that he asked her to come.
Lord Mortimer greatly contributed to financing my electoral campaign.
Ooh, dirty
But
money.
I want this to be clear, without ever seeking to gain an advantage.
Yeah, bullshit.
And that is to his credit.
Absolute
Yes, you
horseshit.
can trust him. He will do everything in his power to help you find Sarah.
And then kill her.
Washington, you seem to be very familiar with my mother. When did you last speak to her?
Philadelphia, 15 years ago.
Woof.
Sarah often went back and forth between France and the United States.
Really?
Yes.
That seems
I
like a
remember
voyage
those
not
days.
many people
I
would
didn't
do
see her too
often.
Right. Would it be too much if I asked you a few more questions?
Yes, it would.
Not at all. Go ahead. But I can't promise I'll remember everything.
May I ask, when you saw each other, what did you talk about?
Sex. Just lots and lots of sex. Well, I can't do that. That's a bit obvious, because they're both part of the Golden Order, makes sense. So,
My mother has always been fascinated by strange powers. Did she talk to you about anything like that?
Yes. Her facility for discerning truths from rumor served me well. Such
great.
as
She was a
preventing
spy
massacres
for Washington.
like the one at Salem from happening again. Or convincing people that horsemen cannot ride around without heads. What was it that she used to say now?
Keep an open and logical mind?
Yes,
No,
that's it.
that's not what you said.
Thank you,
Go
sir.
back to the prologue.
I was hoping to speak with Lord Mortimer. At least now I have some information, thanks to you.
I repeat, Lord Mortimer is a man of his word. You won't be disappointed.
I will when he
And
stabs me in the
I'm
back.
persuaded that your mother's research is his main concern.
I kind of doubt she's left the island.
Mother still is at the head of the Golden Order. I find it difficult to believe that she came to this island without notifying the other members.
As for myself, I did not know. I am here at the request of Sir Holm, a situation regarding the Crown of England to resolve, and to see what Lord Mortimer has to propose to us.
As for me,
There's another colony
Lord
in revolt.
Mortimer asked me here to speak about the future of America.
That's foreshadowing at its
Not know
finest.
that your
Well,
mother would even
we're
be
gonna get
alive.
stabbed
In any
immediately.
case, no one has yet mentioned associating the order.
We haven't found many clues yet.
What? I found loads of clues. Show the book found on the key. Don't speak about the book. Fuck. You must not
I
read
did
from the
find a
book.
book that belongs to my mother.
Where did you find it?
That's what worries me. I found it hidden on the wharf.
Do you think she was preparing to discreetly leave?
No.
I don't know.
An extremely likely proposition.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Don't worry, Louis. I'm sure nothing bad has happened to her.
She appears to be missing
Yes,
an
I
arm.
hope not.
Or not an arm, a hand. I'd be surprised if we won't. Oh, we're definitely getting stabbed in the
Careful,
back.
they're coming back.
It's a question who is going to stab us in the back. Oh, that was fast, Piaggi. Did you eat all the food already? Oh, who's this? It's quite the hairstyle.
Well, I am impressed with all this splendor.
But don't spend too much time with Mr. Washington, my dear, or you'll lose your pretty accent. You seem to be intrigued by that statue.
Absolutely. It is remarkable.
Lord Mortimer is fond of atypical works of art, I won't disguise
This is
the fact
atypical?
that I find it all a little megalomaniacal.
That's the
But
best
I must
stuff.
say,
He
does
lives?
have some outstanding
Damn it,
pieces.
it's showing the fucking
So,
Saturn
who
picture.
was that young lady with you?
Oh,
Elizabeth
oof.
Adams, Mr. President. She would have liked to have stayed with us, but the poor thing is exhausted.
Elizabeth Adams?
Yes. Washington.
Just mentioning Elizabeth totally changed Washington's attitude.
It's
Looks
your
like he
illegitimate
saw a
daughter.
ghost.
Miss Adams is here to rest. You have perhaps already come across her in the corridors. She arrived a few days ago.
I perceived her, but we weren't introduced.
Rest assured, she is not here for the same reasons as yourselves. Consequently,
She's not here to bang my mom.
Washington looks surprised, but Home doesn't seem to see it. I wonder if he's being polite or if he really doesn't see his discomfort.
He probably just notices
On
you
that note, it's
staring him
very
down.
late. You must be exhausted. The servant will accompany you to your room.
The servant. Just the one. Yeah, I don't know what that joke about the accent was all about.
Ladies, gentlemen, I bid you all good night.
Wait, who's the other lady?
President, Your Eminence, Duchess.
He said ladies. Who's the other lady?
Rooms as usual.
Is it me?
You, Monsieur de Richet, will find your room.
You
at
get the
end of the
you get the
corridor.
shit room at the end of the corridor.
Well, my friends.
Wait, maybe he thought the
I am
priest was wearing a
so
dress.
tired. I am off to my bed. See you
Are
in the
you
morning.
wood tired? Show
Good
me the
night,
teeth.
sir. I shall do likewise.
Louis, I shall see you in the morning. Sleep well.
You
night.
sleep me in the morning if we're in the same bed, Duchess.
Oh man, it's been quite a day.
Damn it. Opportunity missed.
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
That's not how you say that name. It's Hillsborough. It's also spelled wrong. But whatever. Alright, let's walk around the dishonored house. Wow, this corridor is much longer than I thought it was going to be. Okay.
Duke Manuel Godoy.
Ah, it's him. He's a duke. Okay. What else we got? Nondescript. Dock area, I guess. Another sea thing. Some flowers. Hornet. Actually, is that a horn aplenty? I think it's a horn. Maybe. Might be. Flowers. Dead flowers. Lovely. Another sea. People having a laugh, I guess. Oh, whose is this?
Huh, that's me.
Oh, that's me. I'm not going in there yet. Can we find Mother's room?
Monsignor, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
Kaji? Okay. These paintings are all really difficult to see, but at least we don't have the issue we had in Vampire, where they just reused a bunch of paintings everywhere, and everyone had the same paintings. Some more honey. Whose door is this? Nobody's? Fancy box. That might as well be a black painting. I can't read it or see it at all. Alright, whose fancy room is this all at the end? And just still life. Boring.
President George Washington.
Presidente himself. Oh, he didn't get the one at the end of the hall. Who got the one at the end of the hall? Am I doing a circle? Feels like I've done a circle. Oh, nothing over here. Still life again. Yep, I haven't seen a repeated painting. Okay, that looked like a secret door. Could have gone with the classic Malevich black square. That's a bit... That's not even postmodern for now. It would be, what? Futurist, I guess? At this stage? 1700s? Almost the 1800s? That's back downstairs, right? This is where we came down? Alright, I can't go that way. Alright, I think we're back to where we started. What's this? I don't know, but there's 4 of them.
Monsieur Johann van Vulner.
And Vulder. Don't know my history, don't know who that is. Alright. No sign, if there is one, of Mother's room. Can we go up another one? We cannot go up another one, okay. Staying on this floor. Although some of these paintings are so boring that it might actually be a dupe, and I just kind of can't tell. A golden elixir. Are you sure? Are you sure it's an elixir? Are you sure it's not a bottle of piss? Golden elixir cures all your negative alterations. You cannot carry more than 5. Okay. Negative alterations. That's when they make an alteration where your tailor puts the crotch of your pants up too high and you keep wedging yourself.
A few leaves out of an old encyclopedia.
Just some random pages out of an encyclopedia. Okay. Did someone just rip out the V section?
Sir Jacques Peru?
I feel like I should know that name.
Monsieur Napoleon Bonaparte.
There he is. All blown apart himself. Everything can be a golden elixir if you're brave enough. Gross. And
Emily Hillsborough.
back to the start. Okay. Into our room. No, it was this one. And immediate assassination attempt. We're loading in the assassination attempt right now, as we speak.
So what shall I do with this letter? It might be about my mother's disappearance. But if I open it, I'll be betraying Piaggi's trust. What should I do?
Screwed church.
Okay, let's see what it contains. Too bad for Piaggi.
It's a bomb!
It really is a list of French countrymen. Piaggi wasn't lying. But now it's opened. I better get it to Mother soon.
Oh, what the hell? What is this room?
Wow. Nice room.
Is
Mother
it?
sure doesn't do things halfway.
Is it a nice room? Look at these paintings. Now we have fucking Zeus devouring... No, not Zeus. Uranus devouring his son.
Saint Jerome and the Angel. Yet again, art with political undertones with an image of a saint hearing voices. Judith beheading Holofernes. Ironic in a way, when you know that the artist represented herself as Judith beheading her mentor, who had raped her.
Yeah, this is a great room. This is a great room you found yourself in, Louis.
Saturn devouring his son.
Oh, again?
Again? I saw the same theme in the hall. I wouldn't like to be his son.
I always thought it was Uranus doing it. Screwed him, Piaggi.
Saint Francis of Assisi in ecstasy, before superior voices. It always amuses me to see how art gets used for propaganda purposes. The conversion of St. Paul by Caravaggio. It's incredible. It doesn't look like a copy, but I was sure the original was in Rome.
Right. There's a theme in this room, at least, and it's listen to your gods, I guess. Oh, is that a reflection? Hey, what about this statue? This guy tweaking his nips. He's just got one big nip, I guess. Carmelite water. What? What the hell is Carmelite? Gives you the focused state. Your next skill use will cost no effort. You cannot carry more than 5. Alright, and what's this one? Just randomly poking somebody in the ribs. Oh no, this is... I forget who it was, but it was like to prove that Jesus's spear wound or something was still there, and he was still alive somehow. I think.
Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here. Lovely lectures Mortimer's giving to his guests. Very jolly.
Yeah. I'm not liking this room at all. Can I get a new room? Damn it. This reminds me of a time where... It's like a very rare time where my family were back in the country and we rented out like a house in the country, and shit, cutscenes. No, stop! I'm telling the story. And it was like one of those fancy old houses. We got it for like a day or 2 days or something for, I don't know, somebody had a voucher or something, and they all had their own rooms, and I was given the horse room is the only way I can describe it, because it was just horse stuff everywhere. It's like paintings of horses, horse statuettes. It was like a horse hair blankets and shit. I was like, this is the creepiest fucking room I've ever been in. What the hell is this room? Although I would have to think, if people walk into my room and they just see video game shit everywhere, it's like, this is the video game room. This is a child's room. But still, it was creepy. Not unlike this room. Anyway, continuing. Straight to bed, huh? Being looked down upon by people eating their own children. And being harassed by angels. Not getting under the blankets, though. That's too expensive, you see. Okay, so successes are pretty much all the stuff you saw us do. I went up to the manor, I pieced together my mother's movements, I convinced Biaggi to trust me, I met George Washington, I remained in the Grand Hall to talk to Washington, I found a book, I asked questions about Mother, I didn't fail anything by the looks of things. And then alternate paths, we could have joined Home and Biaggi in to eat some food, and then I guess we would have met somebody else in there, probably. Okay. Ding. Level 4? Nah, didn't get that far at all. Okay, traits on the... Okay, these are points. Okay, weird. How many points we got? How many points I got to spend? It does not say. Oh, it does. Never mind. I'm blind. 4 points. This, I guess, can't go any higher. 11 points. Fuck that. Okay, what can we push up? Get people to act in your interests. It's only 1 point and I'll get that. 2 points for occultism. And is there anything else I can get with 1 point? No. We can get ourselves this skill. So we have that skill now. We can manipulate people. Or maybe we could spend 3 on something. This has come up a lot. Subterfuge. It's come up a couple of times. Discreetly steal items, pick locks, notice falsifications. Questioning has been working well too, though. That's 4 points, though, until we hit level 2. Actually, these are all 4 points, so we can't get any of them. So it's basically these or these. And I haven't seen any of these come up. Politics has come up once or twice. We might be able to open that box in the room, so let's do this. Okay. Wait, what was the book one? Benefit from a sound cultural background in the arts. What has arts ever done for us? Okay. Equipping manuscripts, just, it's the foundation of all of our culture. Whatever. Here you can choose what to read during the adventure. Each manuscript you read confers skill points at the end of the quest. How many do I get? 1. Lame. Cannot be equipped. You need all the pages. Okay. I get a point in skill, or a point in science. Get a point in conviction, or get a point in psychology. We're already on psychology. It's like 11 points until we get the next one. So I'm thinking maybe the long run we put in for this, or pick something that we can get quickly. Read Mother's book. Let's go with that. Right. So we'll have a read of the Mysterium Cosmographicum by Johannes Kepler. And move on. Oh yeah, these are all the fucking talents. I do not know. I'm not going into all of them. Alright. We had a lovely rest over the covers. Because it's too difficult to animate people under covers. Extremely difficult. Oh, what are you doing in my room? It's weird. Get out of my room. Playing chess, are we? Where's the White King?
Your turn?
Who's playing?
The servants are not very efficient.
Servant. There's only one.
Can't be far away. They'll find her soon. Their search time is restricted, given that they must keep an eye on Adams.
I can take care of her, you know.
Yes. Well, in any case, I do thank you for bringing her to the
Well,
island.
it's not George Washington. Those aren't wooden teeth.
The search of de Richet's room hasn't turned up any results.
Where was her
Not
room?
yet, no. But we've put her son in there. Perhaps you'll find something.
That might come in handy.
Louis grows impatient at not yet having met the famous Lord Mortimer.
He will meet him tomorrow.
Are you Mortimer?
Oh, what a pity to lose a knight at the start of the game. Are you waiting for someone?
A young French soldier.
During our game of chess?
Don't
Of course,
worry,
the only
Glenn.
time to do
The
it.
game won't disappear. I'll have one of my men escort you back.
Don't trouble yourself. I know my way out.
Ah,
That's the door. It's the only door in the whole building.
forgive me for this late hour.
It is never too late. And we have much
Never?
to
Really?
discuss.
What about 3 a.m.? That's
One
probably too
last
late.
move?
Wow, you petty bitch.
Don't worry. Our games always seem to end like this.
Or always start like this. Come, take a seat, my friend.
Wait, no, I wanna... Well, that's one way to win the game? Hey, Marilyn. How's it going? And headbutt.
A little nighttime stroll, Mr. President?
There's nothing like it for a good night's sleep.
Do not hesitate to ask a servant to show you back.
Oh, I know the way.
The corridors seem quite safe.
Do they?
Peppermint, lime flower, and valerian. My miracle remedy when one can't get to sleep.
That sounds like it would keep you up.
Thank you. And to you too, sir.
Anyway, what's Valerian? Never heard of that. No, I was thinking about the Duchess again. This always happens.
I'm coming.
Already? Hurry to answer the door. No, fuck you, video game. I've got other things to do.
Dear Monsieur de Richet, please excuse me, but I am unable to join you at present.
Okay.
However, rest assured that we are doing all we can to resolve the case that concerns us.
Doubt.
By the way, enclosed, you will find a key that will enable you to retrieve the personal effects your mother left behind. Yours faithfully, Lord William Mortimer.
Lord Billy Mortimer. Okay. Thanks, Morty. Give me the key. Right. got the key. Oh no, we got the circle key. This is very Resident Evil all of a sudden.
Inspiration of St. Matthew, or Matthew writing his gospel, dictated to him by voices.
Well, he didn't write it then, did he? He's just a ghostwriter. Sorry, English is not the best. That's okay, no worries. Still absolutely welcome to be here. Alright, what do you want? Oh, it's George. I kept the president waiting.
Am I bothering you?
Yes.
No, not in the least. Is something wrong?
I'm going to need your help. Do you
Can't you get a
remember the
servant to
young
do this?
lady we spoke of in the hall?
Yes, fuck. Automatically selected, lame.
No. What's her name again?
Adams.
Elizabeth Adams.
Yeah.
Well, she is the daughter of my friend, the Vice President, John Adams. But she is supposed to be dead.
Yeah, that's bizarre. Fair enough.
Good heavens. I was present at her funeral.
Is John Adams the,
It is disturbing indeed.
traitor?
Yes. I need to make sure it's her. That's where you come in. I want you to distract Elizabeth while I search her room. And perhaps get my hands on some important information.
Information, right? John Washington? Not her underpants, okay?
Elizabeth is in the small salon. If you hurry, you can still catch her.
I have to look
I
in
just
this room,
need
though.
10 minutes.
But if my vision is true, there are two men nearby discussing very important issues, and one of them looks much like Mortimer. Washington is very kind, but I came to this island for my mother, not for his ghost stories.
It's probably best we keep him on our side, I think. Sure.
Count on me, sir.
Thank you, my friend. Keep Elizabeth downstairs as long as possible. She must not return to her room.
Trust me.
How long do you need to sniff her underpants, George? Son of Lafayette. It's probably an American history thing, I don't know.
In the small salon.
Can I get back in?
Better hurry.
No, I cannot get back in. Geolinguality is impressive on its own. Biolinguality? Anyway, yes, it is. Very. I have one language. It's English. That's it. Can't even speak Irish, possibly. I was just about to upload a stream of this game. I passed it into the 3rd chapter. Alright. I think we're still in the middle of the 1st chapter. How are you finding it, Marlon? Are you enjoying it? Okay, small salon is downstairs? Oh, arguments are happening. You know, if I just wait down here, do you think Washington will have enough time to do whatever it is he needs to do? Oh, Piaggi, eavesdropping. Been dropping no eaves. Can I sneak up on him? Give him a spook.
Ah, my son. Oh, you are a godsend.
What's the matter, Your Eminence?
I believe that Miss Adams may be in danger.
What do you mean?
Do you hear that? She is being manhandled in the small salon.
Oh my.
By whom?
Is that a
I don't know
euphemism?
exactly. A thug, a Frenchman, it seems. By the cut of his cloth, I'd say he's a member of the French Revolutionary Guard. You should do something, my son.
I should? Why?
Come on, this guy's a cardinal? Weren't you about to enter the room, Your Eminence?
Oh, no. I was just passing by.
Oh shit.
Since I do happen to be here, shall we go in together now?
Yeah.
I'd rather go and find help. It's safer.
Uh-huh.
Let's see.
Doesn't want to get it.
It's always the same ones who get dumped in it.
Thank you, my son. May God watch over you.
Which one? Superman?
Who do you think you are?
Ooh. I really enjoyed this game. It's great. Okay, good. Good. Multiple paths. There are multiple paths to reach your objective. Maybe good idea to think twice before embarking on the first path you come to. Was that to tell me not to go in? Anyway, that's not Napoleon.
Me, sir.
If we were in France, I'd have sent you to the guillotine for what you just said.
We're not in France,
Go back
champ.
to my room.
Ooh, that's a big scar.
Hey, you, stay out of it. This is none of your business. I'm gonna teach this little slut how to behave.
Wow, okay, you've just made it my business now, champ.
I don't think you know who I am.
I don't think I care.
I didn't mean to. Don't hit me, please, sir.
Shit. If I step in, Adams might just run back to her room. And if I do nothing, yes, Washington will have enough time to search, but this girl's gonna suffer. Damn it, what should I do?
Let her go. Huh? Stay out of it, boy.
Shit.
What are you playing at? I told you to mind your own business, boy. If you think you can side with this whore and then just walk away, you're out of your mind. Give me one good reason not to knock you down.
I'm the protagonist. You won't last very long.
You're not back in your slum now. You're in Lord Mortimer's home. I suggest you think carefully about what you're going to do.
Don't think you're getting away with it that easily. I'm sick of all these toffs. If we were in Paris, I'd
Sorry,
send you all to
Azuma.
the guillotine. And on top of it all, a woman telling me how I ought to behave? I won't
Oh no,
stand for
the
it.
indignity of it.
Okay, wait a minute.
What? Don't tell me you're gonna defend these harlots.
Harlots, plural?
Women, right? They really do drive us crazy sometimes. I totally understand.
Yeah, and every time they open their mouths, it makes you want to slap them. I get the feeling you're trying to put one over on me. If that's the case, you're making a big mistake.
I don't
Sorry
know.
about that. Look, there's no point in us aggravating each other. Let's both just go our separate ways.
Don't move, we're not done yet. You wanted to be the knight in shining armor and save the damsel in distress.
Are you the damsel?
Let's see how brave you are.
Wow. Someone threw you off balance. The cost of effort points increases when using your skills. Use a golden elixir to cure yourself. I gotta drink the bottle of piss. Great. Where's the bottle of piss? Which one's the bottle of piss? This one?
Think about it. You know your head will roll tomorrow if you shoot.
Wanna bet?
Sure do.
I'm not in the habit of beating Lord Mortimer's guest in his own salon.
Really? You were just doing that.
You got off easy this time, but don't try it again.
Okay, LeChuck. Alright. Now which one was the elixir? This one. Alright, what did she drop? Mortimer? Who's Mortimer? This wasn't Mortimer, that was Jacques something or other. Not sure I relate with the man. Not really, no.
The brooch Elizabeth was wearing. Huh. She was so frightened she was unaware that she'd lost it.
Yeah, well, it didn't seem to do her much good.
He said remember the item, not pick it up. This game. Okay, that's a very suggestive painting. Hang on, they got the same. We have a dupe already. God damn it! Like the small one in on the wood panel is also the same painting. Copies already. Ooh. Key?
A cache.
Oh, more coins. Washington's probably gonna get. He's probably not gonna be very happy we let her get away, but we got a brooch out of it, I guess. Who's winning in this? Oh. Well, White's lost its queen, so I can't imagine it's doing particularly great. Well, before we go back to George and go like, what the fuck, man?
One of the rare ancient coins to be mentioned, both in the Bible and in the Quran. There's a pattern with 5 circles on this chest.
Don't have the key. I could unlock it, though.
All right, I've retrieved everything.
Alright, many golden elixirs.
Hey, these look like pages taken from an ancient encyclopedia.
Alright, more random pages from the encyclopedia. Someone found the S section for sex. Or P for penis, possibly. Let's eat some more honey, I guess. Could do with some more points. Maybe we go out the other door. Let's go out the other door. No one will see us this way.
Lady Adams must have locked it behind her when she fled.
Well, shit. Because they are going to see us walk out. Unless I can get out this door. Alright then. I'm going to walk straight into the gun. Or Washington going, come on, man. Thought we were cool. Did you get enough time, George?
Well, did you get time to search the room?
Louis, I only needed 10 minutes.
Oh,
Imagine
well.
the scandal if she had found me.
What would you have done in my shoes? She was in the middle of an argument with some angry guy.
10 minutes. I didn't ask for the moon.
Oh, well.
Nonetheless, you found what you were looking for, didn't you?
Not everything, but yes. Elizabeth is definitely the daughter of John Adams. We need more information.
You can always go back.
It's too late now.
Oh, well. Go back to bed. Okay, then. Steal some shit while I'm here. More delicious piss. Oh, just hang out? Have a look at Zeus? How's it going, Chief? Mm-hmm. Is he gonna randomly open his eyes at me? No? Maybe the... Do you think the 3D modder was like, I really put a lot of effort into the statue, so I'm gonna put in a specific interaction so you can sit and watch it. Okay. I bet you there's a trophy to sit there for like 10 minutes or something. Okay, so we missed getting to see what Napoleon was talking about with whoever that was, potentially Lord Mortimer, and we missed whatever additional information Washington would have got. On the other hand, we have gained the gentleman trait and the subtle trait and something else. We like
Your
gained a bunch
Eminence,
of
what are you doing here?
Get out of my
I
room.
was worried about you, my son.
Or shit.
How did it go with Miss Adams?
Don't worry about that anymore, Your Eminence. I had
Oh,
to
could I have
step
killed
in,
him there?
but everything's under control.
What an adventure, my son. I am relieved to hear it. You acted as a good Christian. In these troubled times, we need more men of your caliber.
It's not how you
It's
spell
nothing, Your
caliber.
Eminence. I did what I had to do. Well, you did the
Unlike you,
opposite.
Good.
man of the
Thanks
cloth.
for the news. My
Wait,
son,
did he say that
another
last part out
question.
loud?
I wanted to speak to you about something important.
I haven't looked at your
Do you
letter.
have my letter on you? The one I gave you in the hall?
Why do you ask?
I have a name to add to it.
Shit.
Here it is.
You opened it.
I sure did.
Don't worry about that, Your Eminence.
You gave me your word before God.
Yeah, I'm an
I assure
atheist.
you that
Fuck
my
you.
mother and I share everything.
That's enough. Your word is worthless. I give your mother this letter myself.
Well, shit. Washington did get fucked. Ah, well. Alright, back to our horrible
Exhausted.
room.
I better go to bed. I'll search my room tomorrow. If Mother stayed here right before me, you never know.
How about search the room right now?
And Mortimer had better show up.
Oh, that's a repeat painting as well. Wait, are there faces? Oh. I was wondering now, is my face going to appear in that painting? Alright, what do we fail? I did not detain Lady Adams. Sure didn't. I could have found out something about my mother's past. Well, Piaggi realized that I had opened his letter. Yeah, yes, he did. Alright, I found Lady Adams in the small salon. It didn't let Peru get the better of me. I have found Lady Adams' talisman. I could have listened to what Washington wanted to say about my mother. I could have found out more about the men in my vision. Could have found out more about plans involving me. Shit, probably should have done that. Could have had a remarkable encounter. Oh, heck, well, shit. Seems like I really should have taken those ones. 3? Alright. Got a level out of it at least. Okay. We have 4 points. Can put 2 in and get the rest of science. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so we have rest of science, and then we can either put 2 in to get occultism, or put 2 in to get conviction. Convince people with the sheer force of your will and your attitude. Or, you know a lot of stuff about magic shit. I feel like this won't be important until later in the game. I don't know, just feels that way. On the other hand, conviction just hasn't come up. Like, maybe it's because we just didn't have the skill. We don't have anything from this tree at all, so... No. Spooky shit. No stuff about spooky shit. Ah. Natural light. Fabulous Night is sleeping above the covers. Not that you don't have to do that now because it's so fucking hot.
Alright. In my vision yesterday, I saw that Mother had this room before me. I'd better search the room. Who knows? Maybe she left me something behind.
Probably something on the statue that's tweaking its nips. Okay. We still have this one equipped. Or we've used it? Is that what that is? Maybe it's that we've used it. Can I do it again? Okay, I think it's that we have used it. We can get another... Oh, okay, we might be able to get the conviction out of just reading this book. We'll go with that. Okay. Locate some clues.
Writing material.
Is there a pot missing?
From what I see, no ink's ever been used on this quill. The smell reminds me of something. It smells like lemon.
Oh.
That's odd.
It's invisible ink. Can write in lemon juice, I think.
Incredulity of St. Thomas. Why is Caravaggio representing St. Thomas putting his finger in the wound? Thomas looks on but doesn't touch.
Okay, creepy. Okay, more honey. Go back to bed.
Nothing.
I think you would have noticed if it was in the bed you were literally sleeping in.
The torture of Ixion, condemned by the gods to lose his mind because of his arrogance.
Okay, some drugs, some cocaine. Let's not leave the room yet. Let's make sure we find stuff first. Okay, this box. Can I open it now? I can.
Golden elixir.
That's it. I thought it'd be something interesting.
Inferno by Dante.
I read that already.
Abandon hope, all ye who enter here.
Oh,
Lovely lectures, more to
a secret door.
Look, markings on the floor. Just a bit worn out. I was hoping to find something leading to a secret passage.
You darn, it's right here. You gotta pull one of the books. More coins.
There's a circle around the lock here.
Oh, we have a circle key.
Must be the trunk Mortimer was talking about. The key should open it.
This isn't really a trunk. A lemon. Some ink, maybe?
There's a note.
Wow, he took a while to get there.
To be given to her son, Louis. I should probably take it.
Amber oh, it's not a lemon. You just found an amber fragment. Each time you pick up 4 of them, you increase your maximum effort by 1. Okay.
All right. I've retrieved everything.
What else was in there? Royal jelly and amber fragment, I guess.
Nothing here. I wouldn't mind a nice, strong coffee, though.
Okay. He's also not allowed to have any coffee. Hazama. What is this about?
Writing material.
Yeah, I know. Skip, 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 skip. I'm not doing that again. I feel like there's more to that, but...
Last Judgment. Why do I always get the most terrifying room?
What do you mean, always? This is the only room you've had.
I haven't even had time to unpack my cases.
Curses. Alright, let's go outside. Oh! Fuck, there was something behind the curtain. Let me go in and get that first, just in case. Okay, there's something down there. Got it. Ah! It's just a collectible. Okay, so some of the reviews were complaining about loading times and such, but obviously the PS5 has an SSD, so that's not really a big deal. Okay, yeah, we are far away from civilization, alright. Okay. We got full of royal jelly. Alright, well, let's use some and take it. Bottle of piss. No, Carmelite water. Lemon tree.
Here's something will undermine
Yoink.
botanist's appreciation for the local climate. Someone's picked some lemons. I'd be surprised if my mother didn't help herself to a few. She was always going on about the surprising properties of lemons.
Take a lemon. No, take. Damn it. I know more about what's going on than the character, doesn't it? He's tweaking his nips again. Is this my room?
A priest's robe, crosses.
Nope.
Must be Piaggi's room.
Hey Piaggi, you up? You up? Doesn't look like it. Is this my room? Okay, probably. What was the other end of the balcony before we go in? Bottle. Another tree.
A ruble.
Whose room is this?
This room looks unoccupied.
Unoccupado. More coins everywhere. Carmelite's not something you can flavor water with. Well, tell that to the council. Maybe it's not flavored. It's just in there. It's just in the water. Okay, let's pull the secret book, because clearly that's what we're going for. I wanted to do something with lemon juice, but it doesn't look like we're going to get to, because he doesn't know enough about it.
Oh, this bookcase is well stocked.
Yeah, pull the book. Pull the book that's obviously wrong.
The wrong way round.
Has it? It's the Copernicus Maleficarum or whatever.
A Voyage Around the World. The travel log of the explorer, Louis-Antoine de Bougainville.
Yep, know him well.
One of Mother's favorite books.
Good old Louis.
A coincidence. And I don't believe in coincidences. It's just too much. I don't know what's going on here, but if you felt threatened, I'll bet you'd leave a clue, wouldn't you, Mother?
Yes, she has written something on this book
Found it.
with...
A faint sign of the order. Barely
Yeah,
visible.
get the lemon juice.
Mother, you undoubtedly must have hidden a clue in this book. Let's see if I can find anything else in this room.
Have. We need a lemon, though.
Louis, think. Think.
Think better. Think. Think. Think.
Let's recap.
My mother was in this room.
Correct.
I found a rare edition of her favorite book.
Potentially.
She must have left something behind.
Must have.
She must have used the writing materials.
Right.
The quill has been used, but not with regular ink.
Yes, she jammed a
What if she
lemon.
used lemon juice instead.
Mm-hmm.
Old trick used to hide messages.
I'm so far ahead of you.
A message using invisible ink. I bet she used the lemon to leave a message. Now, how do I reveal the message?
Good question. With a lemon. Right? I actually don't know how you do that.
The message is illegible. I have to keep searching.
Yeah, I thought I could interact with it. Oh, okay. I guess I gotta find something first. Coffee, maybe? I'm trying to remember what they did in National Treasure, because that's... that's where I'm getting it from. It's not even a physical thing. Carmelite? I have no idea what it is. What is Carmelite, Hazama? Educate me. Assess the value of the ash? No. Hang on. Let me see if I can get the coffee first before we waste a point on it. So I think you can use coffee to do it.
Nothing here. I wouldn't mind a nice, strong coffee, though.
Alright, it's probably the ash, but let's have a look around. Because we weren't able to actually interact with it before now. Was that book always there? Okay. Is this important?
I don't see how it's technically possible for one type of ink to reveal another. It doesn't make sense.
Wow, thanks. Thanks for wasting my fucking points on that. Alright, presumably it's the ash, I guess, because it's the only thing we can interact with. Unless I can go back and do something with the lemon. Oh, candle wax? Assess the value of the candlestick. Don't have enough points. Think about what I can be used for. Don't have enough points. Leave the candlestick. Eat some lemons. Not lemons, honey. Okay, hang on. Let's go back to the lemon tree and see what happens. It's a religious order. Oh, okay. So maybe it's just holy water that's been blessed by them. Think about the properties of lemons. Okay.
When I was a boy, I used to love making secret messages with lemon juice.
Then how do you reveal
Handy
it?
for writing them, but useless for making them appear.
Right. Again, thank you for wasting my time. Wait, could I take a lemon? I'm gonna take a lemon anyway. Yeah, take a lemon. Why not? Yoink. Put it in my inventory at least. Okay, then we've got... I'll take the ink as well. Might as well. Take everything. Just take stuff. You never know. We might get to use it later. Trying to figure out, is the ash a better option or is the candle wax a better option?
Apart from getting the book dirty, I can't see any use for this.
Nice. Take it anyway. Okay, then I guess it's the candle. So we can't do anything with the coffee, and I was almost certain it was the coffee, but it won't let us do anything with it. Put the candle out. Did he put the candle out?
I searched everywhere. Maybe I should try it out on the book.
Did he put the candle out before he put it in his pocket? I guess we'll find out. We'll just spontaneously combust in like chapter 4. I won't remember why it happened. Alright, the rest of them were a waste of time, so I guess it's the candlestick. By process of elimination, it must be the candlestick. Burnish the page with the candlestick. Oh, is it with gold? Is that it? Maybe it's fake gold? Or it's brass? Maybe that's the issue.
Aha! It's working. The heat reveals the message.
Shit, that is what it was in
Mother wrote,
National Treasure.
where all eyes size you up, you must pass.
They used like a
Gorgon was the name of Medusa in Greek
thing.
mythology. On the other hand, where all eyes size you up, I don't get it. And judging by the number of paintings in the manor, could be anywhere.
Come on, you know which one it
Perhaps
was.
she adds, beware hero. The beast always charges the best protected soldier. And that's its weakness. What is my mother trying to tell me?
Don't go after Mortimer, go after someone else.
Trouble. You must not have only found something important, but you must have also felt like you were in great danger. Now I better hurry and find that damn Medusa.
No, I'm busy.
Dinner is served in the red salon.
Red Salon.
I'm not hungry. Please give my apologies to all the guests.
Sir Holm requests your presence, sir.
I don't like him though. You can't do his
We'll have
makeup
to wait
properly.
before going and looking for my Medusa.
Tell him I'll be there in a minute.
Page from Bougainville's book. Member of the Order. It's probably because I did it first try. But yeah, there's a bit where they use like a hairdryer to reveal the hidden map on the back of the Declaration of Independence in that film. Pretty sure it's this painting.
Last Judgment. Why do I always get the most terrifying room?
Okay, should probably eat some more honey because we're gonna have some. We need the energy for the social interactions that are coming up. Oops. You have used 4 consumable items during a single quest or consumed a noxious element. Dialogue timer is no longer visible. Fuck. Okay, you can get high on royal jelly, I guess. Well, we're maxed out on piss, so we can drink it. There we go. I learned the heat trick in an educational cartoon. Nice.
If I get a chance, I may have to take a little tour through the rooms of the other guests.
Maybe we can get the Duchess to give us a tour of her room. Oh. Alright, where is the Red Salon? Go to the Red Salon on the first floor. Okay, is this the American first floor or everywhere else in the world first floor? Well, presumably he's
It might be
stopping
better to
me.
take a different stairway. That must be the door to the room of the soldier I saw in my vision.
Napoleon's?
Monsieur Napoleon Bonaparte.
Mm-hmm. No. No. My presence will be missed at the salon, so I don't think it'd be a good idea. Oh.
Excuse me, Monsieur de Richet?
Yes.
I really need to talk to you.
Okay.
Is this about last night?
No, that was just a misunderstanding. I'm sure it was a little bit my fault, too.
Doubt.
There's no excuse for that man's horrible behavior. You ought to tell Sir Holm.
Look, the only thing that I care about is that I've lost something precious. I'm not worried about Jacques Peru.
You didn't happen to lose this, did you?
Where did you find it?
In the small salon.
It's the only reminder I have of my beloved sister. I thought that swine stole it from me.
No, you just dropped it when he smacked
You're
you.
her son. Sarah de Richet's son.
Yes.
Yes.
Last night, I found out that your mother was on the island.
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
Looking for her.
My mother came here to do business with Lord Mortimer, but she seems to have gone missing. So I'm here to find her.
I know your mother very well.
Why does everybody know my mother so
Really?
well.
Yes, I have been in your mother's care ever since I was born.
She
Oh.
nursed you.
Oh, I wouldn't say nursed. No, I remember her stare, cold as ice.
This doesn't sound
Her
good.
sadistic hands pressing over my mouth to silence me while I screamed in pain.
Oh.
I remember her knees, too. She held me down with them while she cut and burned scars into me.
Hold on a minute. What do you mean?
You can ask her when you see her.
Yeah.
She's getting more and more agitated. And next you're gonna tell me my mother's also responsible for that scar on your head?
My heart stopped twice during the operation. I lost my memory for 6 months. You obviously have no idea of the abuse your mother inflicted on me.
Wait,
Correct.
there must be some kind of mistake.
My only mistake was ever meeting your mother.
Sounds like it, yeah.
She's able to describe every detail without hesitation or getting flustered. It's becoming difficult not to believe the poor girl.
Look, I've got to go.
Wait. I need to
Oh,
know more about
so don't
you
be
and my
touching
mother.
people, Louis.
Why did she put you through all of that?
Oh, shit.
There must be some reason for what she did.
What's the point of rubbing salt in the wounds?
Ah, shit.
Elizabeth.
You just encountered an immunity. Ah, okay. She's immune to psychology. Okay, great. You just encountered immunity and effort point is
Confiding in
blocked.
me might ease your burden. Let me relieve you of some of your suffering.
Relieve me? Do you even hear yourself? Do you really think that by confiding in my torturer's son, I will be healed as if by magic? That it will bring my smile back or let me sleep at night?
Yes.
Look, you don't seem like a bad person. And I'm sorry you have to find out your mother's true colors like this. But I'm not going to pity you. Everybody has their cross to bear.
Fair enough.
I know your little game. You're no different from the rest of them. You couldn't give a damn about me. The only thing you're interested in is finding out about your mother.
Correct.
Don't say that. Not everyone wants to use you. Some people care about you, don't they?
Mention her sister.
Haven't you got a sister?
Yes,
I'm sure she loves you with all her heart.
she's the only one who cares about me. I would have put an end to it all by now if it weren't for her. Since you insist,
Wow. This
I'll
worked.
tell you how I met your mother.
Thanks for trusting me.
I don't trust you.
You
It's just
see,
so we're clear.
Before I was born, my mother often suffered from hallucinations and fits of anger. Soon people could barely recognize her. She became a completely different person. So my father spent an enormous amount of money paying for the best doctors, but none of them were able to cure her. The last resort was to call a priest.
So,
Was it
is that what
Piaggi?
your father did?
No, he went to an expert in the occult.
Ah, my mother.
Ouch.
Her reputation already extended beyond our borders. My mother's
Why
fits
didn't she go to
stopped at my
Washington?
birth, and Sarah de Richet concluded that the evil had passed into me.
Wow.
Not only did it encourage her to stay, but she took the opportunity to advise my father to separate me from the rest of my family. That's how I was declared
Okay.
stillborn.
Okay.
My fate was decided that very day.
Mammy's,
It would coincide with my mother's.
Mammy's a bit
frequent
problematic, I think. This
I
is
had
this is
my
an
first
issue.
fit when I was 3.
I guess
That's
this is
when
why
your
she
mother
was over
began
and
her
back.
Experiments to rid me of the evil inside.
I understand how you feel, but
You
I know
don't.
my mother.
You don't, Louis.
I'm sure she had her reasons.
No, she didn't.
Even if it seems difficult to believe.
Doubt.
Everything she put me through was all for nothing. My whole life was ruined for nothing.
So what brings you here then?
My father used to know Sir Holm. He offered to introduce me to the world's leading authority in the occult.
Lord Mortimer.
He was my last hope,
Old Morty.
until I found out he had also invited your mother.
It's got to be a coincidence. I don't believe for a second she's come here for you.
You can't change my mind about this, Louis. My days are numbered, and I know it.
Oh, that dickhead is here. Oh, the Duchess is here, though. Ooh. I like her haircut. It's a shame of the reason for it, but it's a nice haircut. She got that cool looking eye though. Yeah, well, she could have like a mechanical like eye patch situation going on at some point. Oh shit! Stop looking at that painting. Fuck. Hello, the servant, the only servant, apparently.
What can I do for you, sir? I am at your service day and night, sir.
Oh my.
I would like to speak about your master, Lord Mortimer.
Do please excuse me, sir, but I shall make no comment about my master.
Oh, what's that?
Is there anything else that sir would like to know?
Are you Lord Mortimer?
What can you tell me about the guests?
Do excuse me, sir, but I am bound by discretion to say nothing about Lord Mortimer's guests, sir. Perhaps sir would like to know something else?
Can you tell me? How about you tell me what you can tell me? What's this?
As I was unable to bring my personal effects with me, I was wondering if you could find me a few items.
Of course, sir. What would you require?
Pantaloons. Many, many pantaloons. Have you got any amber or manuscript? Amber, manuscript, amber, manuscript. Amber.
My good fellow, would you have any amber available?
I would, but unfortunately I don't think I am authorized to give it out, sir. I believe it is a precious stone.
Yes, it has dinosaurs in it, so I'm led to believe. Okay, I can't do anything with it then. What about a manuscript?
What's that book you're hiding in your jacket?
The Sorrows of Young Werther by Goethe, sir, and I am not hiding it.
Hand it to me, please.
It
Wow.
is damaged, sir. I would never dare lend sir a book in such a pitiful state, sir. I took it to restore.
No, I can't waste these fucking points. Because I'm getting high on jelly right now. Alright, leave it. We'll be back. Gotta hang on to these points because I don't think I can use many more of them in this quest. Okay. Time to get ready for social interactions, everybody. Well, it's very red for a red salon. It's living up to its name so far. Are we gonna meet the rest of the guests?
Dear friends, I
It's
bid you
quite the
welcome.
view.
I hope the night was not too short. Your Eminence.
Where is
Duchess,
Mortimer?
Monsieur de Richet, allow me to introduce our new guests. They arrived during the night. Johann Christoph von Wollner, Minister of Religious Affairs and close aide of
So
Frederick
that's who he was
William
talking to.
II, King of Prussia. Napoleon Bonaparte, Lieutenant of the French Revolutionary Army. And
I just thought it was strange the way
French Revolutionary
I already want to leave. I know. Awful.
Unfortunately, my friends, Lord Mortimer will not be joining us
Big
this
shock.
morning, but he should be with us later. So, let us begin.
Am I sitting down in my jacket? My
He
coat?
tells me to come urgently and he sends no one to meet me?
Thank you again for the wine, Your Eminence. It is served every day at the king's table.
I am delighted to. And right he wants
Volner and Piaggi seem to be getting along well.
of course.
Surprising when you know Volner prohibited religious practices in Prussia. Renowned member of the Rose Croix Order, former Freemason, and great lover of alchemy. And look at Piaggi fawning over him. I really do have a problem digesting political protocol.
Don't trouble yourself.
My dear Johann, how are you?
Glad to make landfall at last. And yourself.
Very well.
He's immune to occultism.
He's poorly. The French Revolution gives him terrible headaches.
Oh, I understand. I shall feel better too as soon as the
I mean,
situation is
we could
settled.
complain that she's wearing the
The
same.
French crisis is
Everyone's wearing the same
Berlin.
outfit, but
There
like,
will always
if
be
I
a
had that
refuge
dress
for
and
you
I
in
looked that
London,
good in
my
that
dear.
dress, I'd wear it all the time too.
Emily. But London is much closer to Paris than Berlin. Beware. The French are capable of sailing up the Thames straight to the Houses of Parliament.
Oh, my friend, I am shaking in my clogs.
Clogs? That's Dutch. I thought he was German.
Is the wine to your liking?
Very much so.
Wow,
sir,
I'm missing a
although
lot of
it's
stuff here.
complexity, typically French. A Sauterne, isn't it?
Absolutely.
If I'm not mistaken, this is not Lord Mortimer's favourite wine. It is yours.
In his absence, I have taken the liberty of making a slight deviation from the rule, but I count on your discretion.
Don't worry, I appreciate the same grape varieties as you. I remember the last time we tasted that nectar here at this table. The finest minds of the century were present.
And the last time
No,
we
no, they
met,
weren't. I wasn't
the
there.
orphanage in Bloomsbury was still in ruins.
Would you repeat that?
Oh, well, I put some small effort into the works. The orphanage reopened just before Christmas. The bedrooms, washrooms, and the classrooms had all been refurbished.
I don't know what to say. You have given the girls a wonderful Christmas gift. Thank you.
I made a promise. Now it is done.
What was that about? Duh.
It's the first time I've ever seen her so moved. Just mentioning that orphanage broke right through Emily's hard shell.
It's the vapors.
Is everything all right?
Yes, thank you. I had a moment of absence, but here I am again.
My lord, I only know the prestige of your name. Might I have the honor of getting to know you a little better?
You are Monsieur
Louis Maras de Richet.
de Richet. De Richet. A name with a nobiliary particle. Are you descended from a noble line?
Yes.
I am just a simple French citizen.
Really? Oh, you seem nothing like a common.
Oh, what does that mean, dickhead?
Especially compared to that wretch over there sharing our meal.
Oof. Get him, Napoleon. Give him a slap.
Have you any information on this Napoleon?
My friend.
He's certainly well connected and in high places.
Surprising. No one appears to know him.
You'll know him pretty well in
No
a
one
few
knows me,
years.
and yet here I am.
Quite so.
Monsieur
He's
de
immune to
Richet,
conviction.
It would
Okay.
seem we have common interests.
Nibbling on an
Could we
empty
speak
fork.
in private, please?
Oh, here we go. Here's where I get stabbed. You ready, everybody? Why are you standing so close to the edge? It's so easy to push you off. What are you doing?
Lord Mortimer and the Golden Order, through your mother, have concluded a financial agreement.
Have they now?
Closed, Louis. I'm listening.
An agreement for cannons. Lord Mortimer assured me that you are to take over the project on behalf of your mother. You must know that I am deeply sorry about their disappearance, but I must validate the deal urgently if I want to be able to organize things properly.
I haven't seen Lord Mortimer yet. I'm afraid I'll be unable to answer your questions.
He assured me that you could replace your mother
Yeah,
during her absence.
could, but unless I have...
appreciate his confidence, but still, this is a bit hasty. But please continue.
Of course, but I need to know if I can count you among my allies.
No.
And for that, I have a little question for you. The agreement stipulates an aid of 50,000 louis d'or for 200 cannons.
It's the least one can say. And you, sir?
No idea. Can I just say I don't know?
Surely such an amount will buy twice as many cannons. Don't try to pull a fast one on me. We're both young, but we are not naive.
Please don't be offended. I just wanted to make sure you knew what you were talking about.
Fair enough.
And I am reassured. I have one last question I would like to pose to you. We don't know each other yet, you and I. And I need to make sure that we both share the same vision for the future of France.
We don't.
Given the hard times that have befallen our beautiful country, what do you think it would take to restore its luster?
I don't know, joining the EU? Yeah, you go really well for that one.
I think what France is lacking today is a truly strong leader ready to govern her. Someone who will restore her luster, who will propel her forward so once again she becomes a proud nation respected by all. A man capable of both rebuilding the country from the inside and, at the same time, developing exterior relations. Someone with a vision, I think. The right person still remains to be found.
You're right, my friend. I hear your words and I agree.
Ah, is he weak to manipulation?
I am reassured. I am very happy to have met you. Lord Mortimer was right to put his trust in you. I hope to work with you in the very near future.
Okay, cool.
I would like to thank you for your support by offering you this humble little gift.
Nice.
Reflections on the revolution in France.
That was a lot of shit I just got
I
there.
thank you for this gesture, and please know that I, too, am delighted to have met you.
I thought they were doing a thing to camera there.
I would like to say a few words, please. I would like to thank Lord Mortimer.
A leader
and
called
his
Bonaparte?
people
Probably.
For bringing us all together here. Those of us for whom it is not the first time here, like me, are all trembling in sweet anticipation of the arrival of our host. For the rest, I would like to reassure you that Lord Mortimer always has a few surprising projects to propose. But I can assure you that each and every one of us has always benefited from them. The last
What are we
time
laughing
I
at?
came to this place, Lord Mortimer offered to help me in my electoral campaign for the presidency of the United States.
Oh, am I
And it
bleeding?
is imminently clear that his support was an invaluable aid to us. We are here among like-minded people.
Are we? I don't know. Some people want to stab me in the back, I'm pretty sure. Someone else tried to shoot me last night.
So I
think Napoleon was going to throw me off the cliff if I didn't reassure him.
And old friend.
That's not a glass either. Show the teeth!
Trust you shall not be disappointed, Mr. Washington.
Right, we shall meet again tomorrow.
Shit.
All the guests will be present, as well as Lord Mortimer, I hope.
Doubt.
Until then, I trust you will find plenty to keep you amused.
Okay. Oh, it's alternative paths. It means I wouldn't have gone to the dinner. Okay, I found my mother's message in the book. I got access to the whole message. I managed to persuade Elizabeth Adams to talk to me about my mother. I gave Elizabeth back her talisman. The prompt to pick it up said remember the talisman, so I'm thinking even though I've given it back to her, I'll remember what it looks like. I met the guests during dinner. I proved to Napoleon to be my mother's worthy successor. On the other hand, we could have searched Elizabeth's room, or we could have searched Napoleon's room. But I think we would have been missed at the dinner, and it would have been obvious if we hadn't have kept everything exactly as we had found it. So I think we're good. 2 levels? Ah, so close. Okay, what can we get? We have 4 points. We can push questioning up to level 2. We could push vigilance up to level 2. We could push agility up to level 2. We could push occultism up to level 2. That's kind of it. Or we could push logic up to level 2 as well. Let's push questioning. No, let's push vigilance up. Because that's the thing where they stop in the middle and you have to click to look at things. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Oh, you have to use all your points. Okay. Mm. We put the rest into trying to get psychology to 3rd, maybe? It's just 1 point. Yeah. I think we got some effort points back as well.
Alright, let's recap. Before dinner, I was going to investigate my mother's message. I've got to find the place where all eyes size you up.
He has very green eyes. Very green. Okay, so we got Napoleon's thing. Thoughts on the French Revolution by Edmund Burke. An analysis of the French Revolution of major importance, perfectly discerning its roots and development. So we've got that, which is a +1 to politics, which we have no points in. Or we have The Art of Knowing People by their Physiognomy. Physiognomy, okay. And we are working towards that, so let's go with that. Does that mean this has been used, or can I use it again? Can I unequip this? Can I equip this? No. Okay. Let's go with that, so. Okay, on the other hand, I do think I will call it there for today's stream. So, alright, we have this entire wing of the house we haven't been in. So there's that. Can I go floors? And there's the different floors. That's outside. I don't know where that is. Upper floor we've been to. Tower, maybe. Basement. Is it a journal I want? Van Wellner. Vulner? Van... I don't know how to do Dutch. He's immune to occultism. Johann Christoph van Wellner is the Prussian Minister of Religion. Friend of King Frederick William II of Prussia, von Wellner secretly managed the affairs of state. Former pastor and member of a Masonic lodge, he had all the time he needed to convert his king to his point of view. Together they opened their own lodge under the influence of the Rosicrucians? Passionate about the occult sciences and alchemy, he led a war of religion in his country and fiercely combated the ideas of the Enlightenment. Friend of Sir Gregory Home, von Wellner believes in spiritual alchemy, of which the materia prima is the human soul. Okay. He's anti-Enlightenment. Not great. Elizabeth Adams is immune to psychology. Elizabeth Adams is the daughter of John Adams, Vice President of the United States. Elizabeth was rejected by her parents at birth and was declared rather stillborn. Brought up in isolation, she grew into a frail young woman with bipolar disorder. Devoured by her terrible fits of anxiety, her deepest secrets were slowly gnawing away at her from inside. Despite numerous treatments, nothing could cure her. The young woman continued to descend into folly. As a friend of Sir Gregory Home and of Lord Mortimer, John Adams decided to send his daughter to Lord Mortimer's manor in the hope that he could help her. With little hope, Elizabeth has now been at the manor for a short while. Jacques. He's vulnerable to psychology. Jacques Peroux is one of the fathers of the Revolutionary Tribunal of Paris. During the Terror, he quickly became one of the most worrying figures in all of Paris. He distinguished himself by taking part in the siege of the Bastille and in the capture of Louis XVI, the current king of France. He was involved in the creation of the Revolutionary Tribunal. Is he a man of law or torturer? Nobody dares say. This judge of the people has overseen many trials that sent opponents and traitors of the revolution to the guillotine. Okay, so he started the guillotine stuff. Peroux interrupts his revolutionary activities when Lord Mortimer, his patron, invites him to join the latter's social gatherings. Okay. He's funding Jacques Peroux and Napoleon. Gregory Home, Baron of Nottingham, is a very influential British aristocrat. Confirmed royalist, Gregory Home spent his career extending the influence of the United Kingdom throughout the world. Dick. From the flourishing East India Company to the Spanish trading posts in America, he stamped his hallmark on key decisions made by the world's preeminent economic power. In England, he contributed to the reduction of the national debt, and being very attached to family values, he invested time in the working class, creating charity schools in order to offer a decent education to the future links in the next industrial revolution, but crucially, not paying them any better. A network builder, Home always finds pleasure in attending the social gatherings of his old friend, Lord Mortimer. Emily Hillsborough we've looked at. That's me. I think we've looked at him too. Alright, Hazma, thanks for dropping by. You have a good one too. Napoleon Bonaparte is immune to conviction. Is a young lieutenant in the French army. In his early youth, Napoleon was uprooted from his native Corsica, and thus he bore a grudge against the aristocracy, the clergy, and the French people who failed to accept him. He joined the French army with the firm intention of making a name for himself and of marking history by proving his true worth. Searching for backing of any kind, he attracted the sympathy and support of Lord Mortimer. Invited to the latter's reception, Napoleon intends to prove his value to the world. George Washington is the founding father and first president of the United States. Washington shared his life between military and political success. Very early on, he was introduced by Sarah de Richet into the upper circles of an influential secret society from France, the Golden Order. He later took the helm of the American branch. Tired of politics, he wanted to retire to his property in Virginia, but that was without taking into account Lord Mortimer, who encouraged him to come out of retirement. On the advice of his friend, he ran for a second term and was successful. Invited by Mortimer to his island, Washington likes to attend such social gatherings incognito. And he's not very incognito if he told everybody what his name was. Alright, servants are vulnerable to logic. They're vulnerable to questioning. Are they vulnerable to just everything? Is that how that works? All Mortimer servants wear a mask. It is a recurring subject of conversation among the guests. No one knows the true reason. Because they're all Lord Mortimer, is my guess. It's just him. It's always him. Anyway. Right, as I said, we will call it there. So, tomorrow we will be continuing. Let's not have somebody's face hovering over my head. There we go, that's better. Anyway, tomorrow we will be continuing Batman Arkham Asylum. We are about halfway, 2/3 of the way through the game. So continuing with Batman, and no stream on Friday. On Saturday, we'll be continuing Xenoblade Chronicles 2 in my very vain attempt to be ready in time for Xenoblade Chronicles 3, which has already come out, so I've already failed it, but whatever. We're going to keep going with the game anyway. And Sunday, weekly news recap, where we go over any of the industry news that has come about within the last week. So any new games announced, any new games that have released, if there are any delays, if there are any showcases, stuff like that, and then any behind-the-scenes industry news, you know, companies getting acquired, or people getting fired, or lawsuits being brought against people, and so on, and all that fun part, I guess, of video games. Anyway, hopefully I'll see you for some of those, or see you next week where we continue more of the council. All right. Anyway, have a good one. And hopefully I'll see you in one of those. All right. Goodbye.